to the goofball army out there. Hi at the families. Tell them to get to the next room. Tell them to go to your neighbors because we got goofball news to go over, and it might get crazy.
Typically does, guys. If it's your first episode ever, you got like 30 seconds before we start, so not enough time to go to the bathroom, but go get a drink because trust me, you're probably going to need it there. In the meantime, the rest, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. That way you know about future episodes as well, guys. Buckle your seatbelts if you haven't already. Make sure your tray is in the upright position here, guys, because we are just about ready to get going. And like, oof.
Guys, if you want a crazy ride going forward, a bunch of nonsense, but all nothing but the truth about the Giants, listen in, buckle in, tell a friend.
Let's go.
And now, here are your goofball hosts, Drew and Rob.
Welcome, fellow goofballs, the two giant goofballs here for our play-by-play here for this upcoming loss to the Eagles on a Thursday night football here. I am Drew, soon to be joined by Rob, who's actually still in traffic trying to get home from work there, believe it or not. That's what happens when you work in the city and you live in Jersey. But he should be on with us shortly. They're probably a little bit after the game starts there, based on what I was seeing earlier with him. But we're going to start off, obviously, here before the game, talking about who's active, who's inactive for the game, the kind of stuff that listen, let's hope goes the Giants way. And I think in this case here, at least some of it did. I mean, we already knew going into this that Swayze Bozeman, Demetrius Flanagan-Fowles, and Darius Slayton would be out for the game. They already had said that there a couple of days ago. So other inactives, Evan Neal, Elijah Garcia, James Hudson III, Esquire, who should never be in a goddamn Giants uniform ever again. And, of course, you got Jameis Winston as our emergency third-string QB. For the Eagles, you already knew that Grant Calcaterra was going to be out for the game, and Landon Dickerson, we talked about that already. That was already announced previously. The big one for the Giants, Jalen Carter, also is inactive for the game there. We talked about it. He kind of injured his heel there during the week. Already was dealing with a shoulder injury prior to that as well. So, yeah, a couple injuries there, and he's going to sit for this one there. Cornerback Mac Jones, wide receiver Xavier Gibson, and Sam Howell is also their third-string emergency quarterback here. Now, as far as people called up, we got a couple moves going on here. So the big one here is the fact that finally, Little Jordan Humphreys has officially made the roster. Going on as a practice squad elevation here this week. Listen, it should have been done last week. I'm still pissed they didn't do it right and give another receiver. The scary thing is he literally comes off our practice squad. He's probably our second best receiver tonight. Like that's legit where he's probably at there. You know, you got the chaos there of having Malik Nabers out for the year. Darius Slayton's out with the hamstring issue. So yeah, you gotta get not much of a wide receiver core. So we're left with little T-Rex arms, Wan'Dale Robinson, with Jalen Hyatt, Bo Collins, and Gunnar Olszewski. Now, Gunnar Olszewski obviously is a returner, not really a receiver. Though him and Dart, I felt like had a good rapport in preseason. So I'm kind of curious if they actually do try to put him out there a little bit there. Jalen Hyatt obviously sucks and hasn't had a single catch all year. And Bo Collins, I'm still trying to figure out why the hell he's even on the roster besides special teams. Pretty crazy to have five, receivers now on the roster with Little Jordan Humphrey being called out. And two of the five are basically special teamers. And the other one, third one, just is a waste of oxygen at this point. Like, it's just absolutely insanity. Zaire Barnes also called up there, the linebacker, for the from the practice squad, officially signed to the active roster. Jude Magatambi, who expected to be called up there. Obviously, he's been the kicker the last couple of weeks there. They weren't just running out of time, so you can call him up from the practice squad there. Neville Hewitt, also same situation there, called up from the practice squad to the active roster. So yeah, like I said, that's our moves we got going on here. As the game is about to start, probably the next 10 minutes or so. That was it's 8:04, so got 10 minutes to go here. And like I said, it's guys, I gotta forewarn you. I think this is going to be a rough go for the Giants. I really do. I think this is going to be one of those games that you go, yeah. maybe it didn't need to watch that one. So we appreciate you all for being here for a game that, quite frankly, I don't think any of us are actually looking forward to. I think the biggest thing that I can give you positivity as far as what I am looking forward to, it's having Tyrone Tracy back. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for the Giants there. You get Tyrone Tracy back. You go ahead and pair him up with Cam Scadaboo, who's had a good back-to-back performance there, with, of course, Tracy being out. So that to me is probably the most intriguing portions of this year, because I'm kind of curious to see if we can get a little thunder and lightning combo going with those two. And I'm really curious to see if Tyrone Tracy being now not a lone feature back, but kind of part of a duo, helps him, because he didn't exactly have the greatest start to the season before he got hurt there. But listen, we had said it before on the pregame, so the preview episode there. If the Eagles are smart, which, they're Eagles fans, maybe probably not, but stack the box, double Wan'Dale Robinson, and it shouldn't be difficult at all at that point for them to go ahead and stop this Giants offense. The greatest news, really, I should say, besides Tracy being back in too, is Jermaine Illuminor is in this game. Obviously had a couple of rough penalties there last week, but the second best offensive lineman we have besides Andrew Thomas. And those offensive line guys have looked a lot better, I feel like, the last couple of weeks since Andrew Thomas came back to full time here. So, definitely curious to see how that pans out there for us there. But listen, Jaxson Dart's going to need some time to get things going, that's for sure. And I have a feeling he's going to have one of those days where his legs are hurting him at the end of the day, because he's going to be probably running for his life. And not because of the offensive line, but because there's no receivers open. So hopefully I'm wrong in that. Listen, I love for little Jordan Humphrey to be the next Isaiah Hodgins, basically, and come out of nowhere, call up from the practice squad and save the day. That'd be damn spectacular. Nothing I would love more to beat the Eagles. Just so sick of Eagles fans. I really am. They act like they've won every single year now. It took them forever to win a Super Bowl. Now they win 2, and they're, we're the greatest ever. I miss the days we used to be able to say, oh, you haven't won a ring. Those were good days. But yeah, other stories I'm kind of curious to see is there's been a lot of talk, obviously, with trying to get rid of some of this coaching staff. And I'm curious if they try anything different today, because we know what they've been doing hasn't been working. Especially on defense. That's where I'm most curious. I mean, offense has got kind of the built-in excuse right now. Rookie quarterback, no wide receivers that are healthy. But on the defensive side, we got to change some stuff up here, guys. Can't keep just rushing for. You got to do some blitzes. You got to go ahead and do some stunts and all on the defensive line. You got to go ahead and stop giving like a 7-8 yard cushion to wide receivers. And let the corners be aggressive, especially Paulson Adebo. Like, why do we get a guy who's great at pass defenses, deflecting the ball and getting interceptions, if we're not going to let him be aggressive? You have to be aggressive to get that stuff. So, the fact that they've been just stifling him every single goddamn chance they get and not allowing him to be him is just insane to me. Like, why go sign this guy to a big contract if you're not going to let him play the way he plays? Like, you made that conscious choice to sign this kid. It's absolute insanity, guys. But, we'll have to see what happens there. Obviously, we got some big stories here coming this week here with the drop of the Saquon documentary as well on Amazon Prime. Rob and I are going to be doing it at some point this weekend. We still got to figure out the exact times, but at some point this weekend, we're going to do kind of a reaction show to that there, because there's definitely a lot of Giant stuff coming out of that, like the fact that he actually requested a trade formally. Supposedly, John Mara wouldn't allow it. I want to say supposedly because, again, we're not in the room. Who knows? I wouldn't doubt it. Joe Shane's like, no, we're not going to trade him. I'll just blame you. Don't worry. So, we'll see. Anthony says, Drew answers because Bowman is on the same island as Hyde and Wes. Yeah, that island needs to be sunk. Big Blue Ant, what's up, man? So let's be honest. Do you really think we're going to win? No shot in hell. I've been clear on that from the get-go, guys. Though I do think the Eagles are a weird team in the fact that, yes, they're 4-1, but they're like a weak 4-1, guys. Like, really, to be honest, if it wasn't for special teams, they'd be 2-3 right now. And that's the weird thing. Like, their offense is not doing very well. They're very efficient. They score every chance they get. They just don't get a lot of chances necessarily. And their defense so far has been average. N'Kobe Dean's going to be back in this game here, though, for them. So that's going to be a good pickup for them. Obviously, it doesn't help us, that's for sure, but a good pickup for them on their side. Is trying to at least give you guys all the news overall across the board here. As we got just a couple more minutes here before kickoff here about to begin. Here's 8:09, but yeah, let's see here. Big boy, I told everyone that SB didn't want to be here. Well, we still got to see. We still got to see on that one. I'm not so sure if he did or didn't, to be very frank with you. But we'll find out as we're getting spam now. I thought I blocked the spam here. Let me just double check the settings for you guys. We don't want to keep on having that. Usually what I do on these is I put it where if you want to comment, you got to be a subscriber. And the whole reason I do it is because the play-by-plays otherwise just get absolutely killed with spam otherwise. So let's see if I can just change this real quick here. If it'll let me. Oh, there we go. Subscribed. I didn't change that setting. I thought I did. So that'll fix that one though. So good to go. So yeah, again, if you want to go ahead and comment on here, just give you guys a heads up on YouTube, which is definitely the preferred method. You will have to be a subscriber to avoid spam like this streaming thing here. As it looks like we're getting ready to get underway here. They're showing Brian Burns coming out with the Spider-Man pose and all. Definitely one guy you can't be upset right now the way he's playing is Brian Burns. Absolute, great start to the season for him. See what he can do here. It might be able to break his own record for his career for sacks in a season the way he's going there. That's for sure. But, somebody has to perform, I guess. Even on a bad team like ours, somebody has to perform. But, yeah, like I said, guys, I think this is a game point blank that we're going to get crushed. Yeah, I'd love to give you guys some positivity. And I'll never say it's impossible for us to win. Never say that. But, Wesley would have said we wouldn't beat the Chargers. We did. But this with these injuries to the wide receivers, this is going to be such a one-dimensional offense. I just don't see, unless the defense has just a killer game. Like the Chargers kind of game where Jalen Hurts under duress nonstop. We're getting interceptions, setting the offense up in great spots. Like, that's the only way I can see us having a shot of even winning this game. And even, let's be honest, guys, even that, it's still going to be a struggle. The Eagles are a better team. It is what it is. Much as I wish I could say otherwise. But, hopefully next year we get a new coaching staff and all. Maybe then it'll be good. We got to see who the coach is going to be, though. Because I still think there's not a shot in hell the Deeble's back next year, just based on the way things are going. Barring any kind of crazy turnaround, which is going to be difficult without Nabers, obviously. Let's be honest. Lose your best player on offense, things are not going to typically go well for you. So, all right, let's see here. Oh, that's weird. It's still not letting me. It says, let me see. It's still not letting me change the settings here for us. I said, it's trying to avoid you guys having. Okay, there we go. Now it's letting me do it. Trying to just avoid having all the spam. I think we did a week one. We did without the button for subscribers only for the chat, and it went just ballistic with nonstop people trying to send people links to watch the game and all. And I don't want to have that for you guys. Half that stuff is spam stuff anyway, and that stuff. Though Dofu DOFU is pretty good if anybody's looking for a way to stream this. I would not suggest it because that would be wrong, but I will tell you about it. Let's see here. They're doing commercials for JCPenney here. I didn't know JCPenney was still a thing. Aren't malls dead? I don't know. I can't tell you the last time I was at a mall. But all right, here we go. 8:13. So we should be starting here any second, guys. Kickoff should be beginning here. Once they're done with these commercials here, we got a Subway. Haven't had a Subway sandwich in how many years? I'm not sure it's bread or meat in that. All right, here we go. Now they're doing their NFL logo thing, so we should be getting going here soon, guys. And then what I did as well for this, so hopefully I can get you guys some extra stuff here. I got the Prime Vision going on one screen. I got the regular Amazon going the other one there. So got plenty of options, that's for sure. Ever stop the stupid freaking? It's like nonstop commercials on Amazon when I watch stuff. I feel like and they do like a TV ad, like it's like a random like comic book show or something. Like Daredevil is gonna pop out any moment here. And it's sad they had the Nabers jersey on someone too in the commercial. Don't remind us. We miss him already. It's been 2 weeks, but we still miss him. All right. Here we go. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. All of a sudden, some weird sounds going through. All right, here we go. They're showing the overhead of the most boring stadium known to man. I feel like there's like no Giant fans that actually love MetLife, which is a shame. Like I feel like as a fan of a team, you should be able to go to that stadium and feel like you're going to someplace that means a lot to you, you know? Like that just isn't. Like I don't go to MetLife and feel that way at all. Like I love like being able to chill with the Giants fans and talk sports and do that kind of stuff with y'all, but the stadium is just so freaking bland and vanilla. It's not even funny. And of course, they got to get their Saquon pregame interview in because of his special he did. Which I still got to see. Like I said, I'll probably watch that probably tomorrow. I get back from work or something. All right, here we go. Now showing Nick Sirianni and soon to be hopefully ex-Giants coach Brian Daboll. And they're just milking this intro. Absolutely milking this intro. It's 8:15. It's time to go. It's 8:16 even. Here we go. Here comes kickoff now. And it's off. It's a flag down as well. Let's see. Because it did not land in the landing zone. Oh no, not the landing zone. They're killing kickoffs here. This point just started by the 25 and called it a day. All right, let's see what we got here. Showing the replay of it now. Yeah, definitely didn't hit the landing zone. I mean, they're not wrong on that one. There's what happens to get a punter doing kickoffs because you're gonna have backups. So yeah, Eagles start at the 40, so that'll help them. Shotgun formation here. Jalen Hurts handed off first play to Saquon Barkley, who's of course going to tear up this defense because we can't stop the run. So they're at about 18, 19 yards there. Anthony says, I'm so ahead. Refresh your screen. That's the key. I've learned that. I don't know why that works, but it does. But yeah, this gonna be a get right game for Saquon. I hate to say it. But all right, shotgun formation on 1st and 10 again. And another handoff to Saquon Barkley, who's of course going to tear it up again for another, let's see, about 15 yards. That's all they got to do. The Eagles know. Just run to the Giants. They can't stop the run. Absolutely insane they can't do that, but they can. All right, so Saquon's out now. So maybe that'll help us. Probably find a different way to tear us up instead there. But A.J. Dillon in at running back, and he's going to run. He's going to get about 1.5 yards, maybe. So there's a Saquon difference right there. Anthony says we're going to get smoked. Yes, we are. Said I fully expect to get destroyed in this game, guys. Absolutely, fully expect to. All right. Shotgun formation again for the Eagles, 2nd and 8. Can't see if it's Saquon back in there. And it wasn't, but they're going to actually do a design quarterback run there. Going to lose about 2 yards on that there. So Drew Phillips on the stop. 3rd down. Woo. The Giants defense actually going to do something right. Giving up so many goddamn yards to Saquon. Saquon's still on the sidelines, by the way. So let's say they got Dotson, Brown, and Smith in there. So they got 3 wide receiver set. And here we go. 3rd and 10 now to the Eagles. Shotgun formation. Actually got 4 wide receivers out there too. I didn't see the 4th one who it was yet. And going to pass the ball. There we go. He's going to actually get stop there. Dallas Goedert on the catch there, only about 5 yards though. So 4th down for the Eagles. Giants actually doing something right. There we go. There we go. But now the problem is they start at the 40-yard line, so of course the Eagles are in field goal range. But I guess like stopping them for just a field goal is an accomplishment at this point. 42 yards going to be. Here we go on 4th and 5. Kicker set up to go, and of course it's good. Eagles go up 3-0. So interesting though that the Eagles, like, they got 2 great back-to-back runs with Saquon, and then they just kind of stop. Bit odd. I mean, I think if I'm the Eagle, and granted, listen, I'm glad I'm not the Eagles, but if I was the Eagles, I'd be freaking running the ball nonstop with Saquon, and then give him a get right game, and then once you're up big enough, just take him out like the second half. So hopefully they don't hear this. But Giants offense going to come out. They're going to have to go ahead and score to try to keep up with the Joneses. Should be interesting. I'm kind of curious who they start at wide receiver. Call me crazy, but little Jordan Humphrey should start at wide receiver, even though he just got called up from the practice squad. To me, he is the second best receiver. Hell, Jalen Hyatt should be on the practice squad over him. Bo Collins should be on the practice squad over him. Like, it's absolutely insane the way they did this. But that's the Giants for you. And, you're hearing more and more about issues with the roster as well. And, I know Jordan Ronan, I think I believe it was him. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was him talking about Joe Shane getting too involved with game day rosters and stuff like that. And going to be something interesting to keep an eye on. A lot of news is going to come out of this Giants team here over the next couple of weeks, I have a feeling. Just what happens when teams don't do well and people might lose their job. All of a sudden, people start doing and saying things that they wouldn't say and do otherwise, As Anthony says, Hyatt should be in Cancun. I think that Cancun is probably too fun of a place for him at this point. He should be in Fargo. Let's put him in Fargo. One of the Dakotas. I forget is it South Dakota? It's probably a more appropriate spot for him. Let's see. What do? They got Carnival Cruise Line commercials here. First off, Carnival is the Walmart of cruises. I'm loyal to Royal myself, but it's definitely Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, there we go. Dayton, Ohio. I'll take that. Dayton, Ohio. Let's go. Send Jalen Hyatt right there. And of course, here comes the ad now for the Saquon documentary. And it's going to make the Giants look bad. And this is Norwegian Cruise Line is the only way to go. It's not a bad one either. Like I said, just not Carnival. Carnival is the classless one. It's like the Walmart, like I said, of cruise lines. So I'm good without that. All right, more ads. I'm telling you, like half the ads are for Amazon stuff, which I guess makes sense. Amazon covers it, but here we go. Here's the kickoff. And Gunnar Olszewski to take it out. I'm keeping an eye also on Deonte Banks, who's just walking around aimlessly as Olszewski's got a good return coming, but great way to start this thing. But wow, like you watch on the next one, you'll see what I'm saying. Deonte Banks just walks around on kickoff like it's nothing. He's not even doing anything, basically. He's just running around aimlessly if he doesn't get it. Jordan Humphrey is out there to start, guys. I was right on that. Thank God. Last I need is Bo Collins and Jalen Hyatt out there again. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Giants there. Shotgun formation. Scattaboo on the left-hand side. And it's a run to Scat right off the bat. Didn't mean to rhyme. Just kind of happened. About 3 yards there. But I'll take it. Positive yards. Keep it going. Looks like they got Theo Johnson spread wide on this one, by the way. I think that's something to do more often, especially with the issues that are going on right now. Theo Johnson and Daniel Bellinger both actually on this spread wide. So that's a good way to get around this issue with the wide receivers. And they are tossed into Theo Johnson, but almost picked off, guys. Wow. That really should have been picked off. We kind of lucked out with that one there. So that's by the linebacker, Jalix Hunt. Let's see the replay on this here. As that should have been a holding call. That really should have been a holding call. Like that's bad. Like he was literally holding right onto him, like hugging him like that. 3rd and 7 we go into. Shotgun formation again. Eagles are showing blitz. Flag on the play. Not a Giants game without a flag on the play. False start. As you see, they're showing Jalen Carter inactive today. Definitely the spitting image he was in week 1. So 3rd and 12 we got going on now. And it looks like we did get another spammer there, so I'll try to delete those as they come in. But 3rd and 12, shotgun formation. Bellinger and Scattaboo both were in the backfield. Gonna toss it deep. And there we go. Little Jordan Humphrey. There we go. Imagine if we had that last week, guys. Down to the 21-yard line, guys. Like I said, doesn't have the greatest hands. He's a big receiver, though. This is something we've missed. Look at this on the replay. The jump ball action here. Stopped, eyed the ball. Just got right up and got it there. So, ball's, like I said, about the 22-yard line, actually. Got a little bit of motion here on 1st down. Ball to Scattaboo. Going to get about 2 yards. You look excited. I have my volume down. It's a big catch. 2nd and 8 here. Jaxson Dart under center. Fakes the handoff to Scattaboo. Rolls out. Moves around. It's amazing how well this kid moves around. And whoa. Oh my God. Tossed it out towards Wan'Dale Robinson. Unfortunately, couldn't quite do it there. But listen, avoids a couple sacks, throws it out there. Just wasn't quite accurate with the throw, but a throw on the run. He's just trying to make something happen. So that's pretty damn good. I'll take that. All right. As they're showing the little Jordan Humphrey now is the 2nd leading receiver at the wide receivers of the Giants right now, active for the game. It's insanity. 3rd and 8, shotgun formation here. Got little Jordan Humphrey is back there on the bottom of your screen. Up, Jaxson Dart moving around, trying to get there we go. He's got the 1st down. He's going for the touchdown. There we go. There we go. Touchdown. Giants actually up. Fortunately, my lack of optimism will allow me to think that's going to stay that way, but we're up. We're up. Dart just like moving around. And that's what I said. Dart's going to have a busy day with his legs there. And he definitely had it there in this drive. Got one great shot down the field here. So he's got 34 yards right now. In receiving on that. Sorry, in rushing. In passing on that one there. 19 yards rushing on that. So definitely 53 yards in the drive there for Jaxson Dart for starting with a really good field position. Thanks to Gunnar Olszewski on a great kickoff return there. Little Jordan Humphrey, obviously the big catch. And then most of the rest of it was just Jaxson Dart's legs there. Great opening drive by the Giants. And that's the thing. Like, you see potential in this kid. You really do. Like, you got to see the potential in Jaxson Dart. I'm just hoping that he plays well and we still get rid of Dable. I'm just not a Dable guy. Not it. Yes. Jason's baby gap. What? I'm not getting the baby gap thing. So let's see here. Yards after contact. They give a lot of nice stats here on the Amazon thing, by the way. If you watch it on a computer, I gotta give them kudos. This is nice. The crazy thing is they're showing the season average, and the Giants actually are beating the Eagles offense in pretty much every category here, except for turnovers. But let's see here. Jay says that was 5 snaps shut when you started the show. Now it's undone by 4. Huh? I don't even know what he's talking about. This is Team Gap. Jay says in a poker they say a chip and a chair. We just need dart. That's a dart game, man. That's what he does. Plays darts. So defense goes back up, and like I said, I got to see what these Eagles do with Saquon. That's the big thing that concerns me. I know Saquon again has not been good this year, guys, but they let him just tear us up in those 2 runs. 2 carries, 31 yards for him on that first drive. That's got to be number 1, is to go ahead and stop all the BS with Saquon Barkley. As Jay says, where is Rob? He should be on shortly. He's been stuck in traffic, taking him forever to get home from New York today. It's part of why we get run late sometimes. He gets stuck in traffic in New York and all, and trying to get home. It's a little bit of a hike. Now they're going to re-show that Jaxson Dart run here. There we go. And Zach Bond is the really good and fast linebacker, and that's who he had to beat out to get that. So kudos to him on that one there. You know, that's always good to see. I will also give credit to Bo Collins, as much as he's not a good receiver, doing a good block on there on the outside there on that run too. Another kickoff here. Hopefully we don't get penalized for this one, and we don't. Good. As Eagles will start the ball around the 30-yard line there, it looks like, after that. So as Jay says, Dart's running isn't game-breaking, but it's super effective. You know what it is? He's not the fastest quarterback ever. Like, I don't think you'd put him in that category, like a Lamar Jackson kind of guy. But he's smart and he has really good vision. So he maximizes the speed he does have. That's what it is. This is extremely effective. Yep. He says also traffic equals local buffet. No, there's no local buffet. He's literally stuck in traffic. So, all right, here we are. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles on the 29-yard line. Shotgun formation for Hurts to start. Saquon off to the right. Smith in motion there. And it's going to be a quick pass there. Dallas Goedert. Stopped by Tyler Nubin there. As Jason Saquon's been acting like a money little bitch lately, wants attention too much. Yeah, he's got bones to pick with the Giants. And unfortunately, I don't know if they're valid or not, because I'm not there. But let's see here. They're trying to show the pass rush. It was like Carter was getting close, that's for sure. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Gonna be I knew it's gonna be the Saquon and off. There we go. Stopping him for negative yards. They just swarmed around him there. Swarmed around him. It was like 5 guys hitting him there. Brian Burns was the guy who started stopping him there. Couldn't do it. As Jay says, they can't tackle. Yeah, like I said, that's part of why it took 5 guys to take him down. This has been the Giants' problem all season long, but that's a -3 on that one there. So we got 3rd and 8. Dare we say the Giants defense actually doing good? Told you guys, the Eagles offense is overrated based on what they're doing. Again, just looking based on the numbers, are effective, but and here we go. Burns with the sack. There we go. That brings up 4th down there. Watch the replay on this too. Abdul Carter right next to him. And the 2 of them just too much. And if you notice, they twisted too. Look at that. Burns all of a sudden went inside. This is what I've been saying. They've been doing straight up 4. You got to do some kind of stunts there if you want to get sacks. And you got too much talent on that personnel not to get them. So Eagles are really having a punt from the 23-yard line. It should be good field position again for the Giants. We'll see there. And the punt gets off. Gunnar Olszewski back to get it, but oh my God, almost got tackled at the 19. Going to take it up to about the 33, 34-yard line there. So good punt actually by the Eagles there, but the Giants still start with decent field position here. I'll take that kind of start. Tell you, a couple rough runs by Saquon to start there, but that defense has been good since those first couple runs here. As we got Jaxson Dart coming back out in the field. See if we can repeat the success of that first drive, guys. If we can go up 14-3, that'd be a nice start to this game. Again, we did start that way against the Saints, though, so I don't want to go too crazy. As they show Eli in the house. Here we go. Jaxson Dart and his bling. Shotgun formation here. Off to Scattaboo. Who's going to get it? About 3 yards. Anthony, refresh your screen. You're saying Brian Burns. You were so far behind. There was a couple plays. Jason says Tracy got a snap yet. I haven't seen him, but sometimes when he's on the other side of Jaxson Dart, it's a little harder to tell there. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 6 there. And it's going to be a pass. And here we go. Wide open, Wan'Dale Robinson down about the 41. And then the Eagles forgot that no one actually touched him. Smart play by Wan'Dale Robinson getting some extra yards. Not often I say smart play by the Giants. Look at that pass protection, guys. Now, I will say, not the greatest thrown ball by Jaxson Dart, but he got it there. 36-yard line is where they're at now. And this should be a run. And there we go. And it's Devin Singletary. So, again, still not Tracy. Going to lose about a yard on that. Interesting that Singletary's in before Tracy. Zach Bond on the stop. And you're going to see just... listen, you could tell a mile away where this thing was going. Didn't take a genius there. All right. Got an empty backfield. Wow. Empty backfield. Can't believe it. Singletary, Wan'Dale Robinson, Theo Johnson, and Jordan Humphreys on the right-hand side with Bellinger on the right. That's insane. And there goes Dart. He's got a little bit of look at he's moving around his pockets. Amazing. And right to Wan'Dale Robinson, who slips through a tackle. And he's going to get a touchdown. There we go. What the hell? Where is these Giants coming from? I said it'd be nice if we go 14-3. I didn't expect it. Woohoo! Got a little Pillsboro Doughboy on you. Loving it. Where the hell has this been? But look at the way he moves around that pocket. It's just crazy. And then just finds the open guy. And Wan'Dale Robinson, like I said, really having a good start to this game here. Good work on this drive here. There's 2 back-to-back catches there. Extra point is up. No good. No good on the extra point, guys. Wow. That puts us at 13-3. I guess I said it'd be crazy for a 14-3. I guess 14-3 would be crazy. So that's just crazy. Jesus, when guy tackle like that are quitting. I would think the Eagles wouldn't be quitting, but this is one of those games I feel like for the Eagles, though, because of how bad the Giants have been, that maybe they're underestimated the Giants, especially with the combination of how bad the team has been with that combination of the injuries. Let's be honest. I don't think any defensive coordinator is going, oh, no, I played the Giants. Oh, no. Like, they have no receivers. Like, insanity. But Jaxson Dart getting it done. So, again, Jaxson Dart getting it done. Not Brian Table, Jaxson Dart. I just got to give the credit where the credit should be, guys, because that is definitely not on Brian Table. That's just Jaxson Dart moving around and giving the guys a chance to get open. So, got to give him all the kudos there. And defense going to come back on the field here, be the third drive. And like I said, they've looked really good against the Eagle team here. So, 3 points and 2 drives. One, the first drive, they gave up, 2 big runs to Saquon, but that was it. And obviously, again, the ball started at the 40-yard line because the bad kick. And Jude McAtamby is definitely not having a good start to this game. Extra point missed, and then, I should say special teams, not Jude specifically, but special teams. And then, of course, Scottish Hammer with the bad kickoff to start the game there. So, but like I said, gotta love this so far. Jaxson Dart, 2 touchdowns right now to start it. Makes us go Daniel Jones who? Called the New York Dart. Instead of Indiana Jones, but the New York Dart. Because people are going to compare those two now. Jason, isn't that guy from France or some shit? Jude McKinney. It's not McKinney. McAtamney. He's actually from Ireland. If I remember correctly. It's Ireland or Scotland. I forget which one. Let's see. I'll double check it for you here. Ireland. Yep. Ireland. And like I said, he lost the kicking job in Rutgers when he was there. So, and I swear I've said this in the show plenty of times, and I will stick by it. The only reason he's on the practice squad was because of the fact that he's an international player. It didn't cost him a spot. So, let's see here. We got to delete these spammers here. And I missed the first play here because of that. Stupid spammers that are replaying there. Again, the Jaxson Dart. Like I said, Jaxson Dart, when he moves around the pocket, it's just absolutely amazing. Let's see here. Trying to get all these extra common spammers out of here, guys. Jason, wasn't Jacob Johnson international or no? He was international born. But it wasn't an international exemption on the Giants. He was actually we got 1st and 10 here we go. But he was a player just happening international, but it wasn't an international exemption because he was on the active roster. Jalen Hurts tossing it to AJ Brown. Not a good throw though. So 2nd and 10 coming out. And it's interesting the story on AJ Brown. Obviously, he's been complaining, not getting a lot of touches, not being very not being very involved with the offense. He's the 2nd leading receiver through 5 games, doesn't even have 200 yards. And Brian Dable, I got to say, again, I don't like Dable. I don't like him. But I love what he did, saying, I don't know why they can't get in the ball. I see him open all the time. Like, he's egging on that situation. 2nd and 10 here. Hurts again in shotgun formation. And tossing the ball out to A.J. Brown again. He was juggling the ball as he's going out. Is that going to be considered a 1st down? Let's see. They're showing it right now. They're saying it's a catch right now, it looks like, but 30-yard catch. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's a catch. And Saquon now going to get about 7 yards on 1st down. And Jager, 100% right. Time to leash. We need to blitz the hell out of this team. Blitz the hell out of them. This is like, as much as I was never a wink guy, this is when you should be going ahead and doing a wink style defense right now. 2nd and 4. So they go to game 6, actually. Got Smith in motion, going to the top of the screen. And Hurts got all the time in the world. You can't do that. Complete to Dallas Goedert there. Stopped about the 15-yard line. You can't give Jalen Hurts all this time, guys. You got to, that's what I'm saying, blitz. If you look there, you got the 4 guys. They fake a blitz with Drew Phillips, and that's it. If they just had one more guy, they would have been fine. They would have got to the quarterback. Blitz. Do something. As Jalen Hurts again to Dallas Goedert, but he's pretty much stopped immediately by Paulson and Debo. Only about a 3-yard gain. So 2nd down coming up. Had a lot of catches at Dallas Goedert so far in the game. Something to keep an eye on. Jason, that Kayvon Jordan matchup was interesting. Oh, Kayvon was getting double teamed there. You saw Saquon on him too. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. They got Smith in the slot, by the way. Something to keep an eye on there. He's got nobody near him. And it's going to be to Smith. It's bad when I can see it. First down. 4-yard line there. I said, when I can see something before this ball even snaps, don't tell me they can't. So we got 1st and goal now. And it's taking forever. All right, now they got the play in. And this is something the Eagles are very good at, by the way, guys. Not to, give us bad luck here, but the Eagles are really, really good in the red zone. And take it down to the wire there. And got it run by Saquon. Going to get basically just past the line of scrimmage, and that's all. My alarm's going off for our usual time to do the show here. Make sure that gets set off so it doesn't go off again another few minutes. So 2nd and goal here. Got just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Giants up 13-3. Tick, 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 tick. Here we go. And you got Barkley up on the top of the screen. Nope. Now they're doing motion. Say it's a weird place for him to be there. As they're doing a quick toss out, Dallas Goedert, who's going to get in for the touchdown. Like I said, I hate that I keep being right. I really do. Dallas Goedert, touchdown. And you got to think the Eagles just go for the extra point. Obviously, being down by 4 right now puts them down by a field goal. Sorry, but here's that shovel pass, and you see so many guys just didn't even see Dallas Goedert. Like that's a play that you want to show again on tape multiple times. Look at that. I'm never wrong. They were being blocked, but it's like they weren't even noticing it. They weren't anywhere near him. All right, here comes the extra point. And unlike the Giants, the Eagles got theirs. So, Giants still up 13-10. We're still up. Means at the end of the first quarter, we'll still be up. Barring anything crazy. Definitely said I wouldn't have said going into this game, so I can't complain. Cannot complain. But this actually been a good start for us, guys. Didn't think I'd be saying that today. That's for damn sure. Good start to the Giants game. Yes. I think you're seeing a little bit of creativeness too on offense. But again, nothing I wouldn't think I'd say. I think they're using these tight ends in ways, put them outside, using them as receivers, which is something they got to do. You got Manhurts. You can put him in for a blocker if you need extra blocker on the line. The offensive line's actually been doing a decent job so far. Not having Jalen Carter, obviously, in there is probably going to be hurting that Eagles defense. That's for sure. As Jason's AJ Brown is a Dollar General Terrell Owens. He's a good player. I'm not going to knock him. AJ Brown is a damn good player. He's just a little too much prima donna for my taste. But if you go to what he's done here, obviously the first 2 years with the Eagles, almost 1,500 yards each of those 2 years there. Otherwise, he's still been a consistent guy. He got 7,220 yards in his career right now. And 50 touchdowns. Most people would take that for their career, let alone, a guy who's still got years ahead of him there at that point. What's his age now? He's probably 28. Yeah, 28 years old. So, you got to figure he's got probably 2-3 more years of the prime before it goes down. He's easy to be a guy that you end up talking about potentially as a Hall of Fame kind of guy if he stays healthy and snaps out of this funk he's in right now with this year. But honestly, a lot of the funk they're having right now is the offensive line for the Eagles has just really not been the same offensive line. I've said for years that once that offensive line starts going, you're going to find out really how good Jalen Hurts actually is, because I've been saying he's been helped by that offensive line a lot. And you see it now. And you see Saquon minus this game because he's been crushing us. You see him struggling all year long, though. It's definitely not exactly a very good scenario when you have a team that's used to depending on that line, and also that line doesn't do well. So, like I said, I'm expecting if this continues that the Eagles can't keep up the record they're at right now. They can't. Can't keep counting on getting 75% of the time getting a touchdown when you hit the red zone. Can't keep counting on no interceptions of any kind, no turnovers of any kind. Like that luck's going to run out eventually. You can't keep counting on special teams touchdowns. And the kickoff is up. Ball is going to be Gunnar Olszewski. And look, watch Banks again. 22-yard line looks like we're going to start. Banks again is really, really crappy at blocking. As they show that deep bomb again, the little Jordan Humphrey. And then touchdown run. I love we actually have highlights. That's nice. Don't always have highlights. All right, here we go. Scored more than 7 points in the first quarter for the first time in the last 81 regular season games, guys. That's pathetic. And it's end around there to Wan'Dale Robinson. Going to get just back to the line of scrimmage. Interesting play, though. And Tracy's in, guys, by the way, right now. Tracy was in that play. So we finally bring Tracy in, and we don't even give him the ball. Like, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes we get a little too cute, I feel like. Yes, especially on second downs, red zone. That's part of our, 2-point conversions, red zone. That's kind of our issue there. Tracy's still in, by the way, as we got shotgun formation for Dart. And Tracy's on the right-hand side of him there. Got Wan'Dale moving to the bottom of your screen. And there he goes. Fake the handoff to Tracy. Dart moving around. He's going to get sacked for about a yard loss. And he dropped the ball. Luckily, got it back. JMS looks like climbed on it. Dart's got to get better with his ball security thing. I give him the pass in the first one. That's an issue. And let's see. Yeah, that's a fumble. So, he's gonna have to go ahead and it's a knee touch before the ball comes out. They're saying that replay didn't show that. We need to talk about ball security with him soon here. Shotgun formation here on 3rd and 10. And quick to little Jordan Humphreys. Why on 3rd and 10 are we doing a play for 5 yards? That's the Giants offense that pisses me off. 3rd and 10. Let's do a 5-yard route. Tell me how that makes any goddamn sense whatsoever. Like, were you counting on little Jordan Humphreys to get 5 yak yards? Like, was that the plan? The guy who just got called up? Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. You should be running routes to 10 yards out when you're sitting there in a situation where you need 10 yards. Absolute goddamn stupidity. Especially in a game where your offense has been doing what you need to do and what you want to do the whole time so far. Now you just ended it because of stupidity. So let's see here. Jason's why the F is little Jordan Humphrey getting called and number 1 read and Hyatt is nowhere. Absurd. Yeah, because Jalen Hyatt sucks. How, explain to me, if somebody can, I doubt you can, but explain to me why little Jordan Humphrey was sitting on the practice squad this whole time and Jalen Hyatt has been on the roster the whole time, and little Jordan Humphrey gets called up and he becomes an actual receiver, gotten multiple catches today already in the first quarter. But Jalen Hyatt is still on the active roster and has been every game active, but can't do shit. That's an issue. That needs to be asked point blank. Yeah, it's absolutely insanity. And listen, Humphrey should have been in the game last week, and I said that from the get-go. When he wasn't, I was pissed off. But the fact that he already has looked so much better than Jalen Hyatt has just tells you how stupid that move was. As Tony said, there's no way Shane Dable can come back next year. There's a way. It's just there's no legitimate way. I'll word it that way. There's no legitimate way. Anthony says, Hyde is no route tree, bricks for hands, and a crybaby. Yes, he needs to go. He needs to go. He can't get all pressed, and everybody knows this. They just press him every time. And you're right in the route tree stuff. And he doesn't know how to play smart situational football. You saw it last week in that attempt he had towards the end where let's take a call attempt. He was targeted. And they literally went ahead and he went for the pass interference. And he's going for the football. Go for the goddamn football. You know? And Jay says it's about having terrible front office with ego. Yes. 100% yes. Ego's everywhere. Because Brian Dable and Joe Shane both came in thinking they were the greatest things in sliced bread. As we got the second quarter now starting, the Scottish Hammer gets the punt off. So at least the Giants are winning at the end of the first quarter. We expected to get killed. Though I will say, as we get the ball goes down to about the 27-yard line there on the punt return, I will say if we don't get killed and it's close. Let's say it stays close hypothetically, and the Giants lose because of stupidity. That's what's going to piss me off too. That's scary. I'd rather get blown out at this point than lose by stupidity. Because I went into thinking there was no chance. But we do stupid things like let's run a route for 5 yards when I have 10 yards to gain for a first down. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off. Let me be very clear. That's not on Humphrey. That's on the goddamn play calling. That's on Dable. That's on Kafka. I still think Dable's got his hands in that cookie jar. First down for the Eagles as Hurts faked a handoff to Barkley, held on it for a second, then went running for it. Muasau was the first guy to stop him there, right behind the line of scrimmage. As Anthony says, the only thing the ego did was waste a roster spot, Jay. And Jay says, not just a roster spot, it's putting worse players out there to vindicate your ego. Damn straight. That's my biggest issue right there. He says it's way bigger and more corrosive. This whole entire front office is corrosive. They said we hold on to guys that shouldn't be on the roster anymore. Hyatt, Neal, who again, inactive. 2nd and 10. Like, why is Neal still on the goddamn roster? Shotgun formation went to Barkley, though. Going to get about 3.5 yards, we'll say. Anthony says no receiver worse in the field. Yep. And as Jay says, I don't disagree. Like I said, I just don't understand why we keep holding on to these guys. I get they're draft picks. But sometimes you got to admit your mistake. It's funny. I was talking to a guy about the Niners today, and we're talking how the Niners, got rid of Trey Lance and just admitted their mistake. I'm like, God damn it! I wish the Giants could do that. Just admit your mistakes and move on. Like nobody's perfect at drafting. No one is. Got 3rd and 7 here, guys. Shotgun formation. Jalen Hurts gets the ball out to Smith, who's going to get the first down and more. As the pressure is not getting them. Again, we got to start blitzing, guys. I don't understand why we're not blitzing. Blitz. As you watch Smith, literally comes across the screen. Nobody near him. This is that zone coverage BS falling apart, basically. So 1st and 10, ball is now about the 45-yard line. Takes the handoff to Barkley. Burns coming around the bend, but falls down. And, of course, the Giants, again, can't cover. So, A.J. Brown. Was that Darius Muasau? Or no, Bobby Okereke. I'm trying to see. Who was covering? Why the hell did you put a linebacker on A.J. Brown? Here we go. Yep. That's that more zone coverage bullshit. They're just picking the zones. Bobby Okereke covering A.J. Brown. Let's think about that. A linebacker covering a guy we just talked about that if he continues playing the way he is right now, maybe a borderline Hall of Fame kind of guy. Absolute insanity. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Jalen Hurts all the time in the world, guys. This vaulted pass rush. And, oh, my God. Wide the hell open here. Again, the Giants are just this. We have no ability to cover whatsoever. Johan Dotson on that one, another first down. 22-yard line is what they're at. Let's see here. As the trainers are looking here, I couldn't see who they're saying it is. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation again, handing off the ball to Barkley, who's going to be stopped by the Giants for about a yard loss. Whew. Jason Muasau has been kind of nice, actually. Like I said, he's not a bad backup. I never thought that. I just don't think he's a good starter. Let's see, there's a showing Kayvon on this here. Kayvon, good pursuit. Good pursuit by Kayvon. That's the thing he doesn't get enough credit for. He's really improved, I feel like, over the years in the run defense side. You know, not a bad pass rush, not amazing pass rush, not a bad one, but he's really improved, I feel like, on that run defense. All right, so we got shotgun formation again, 2nd and 10. And there they are, just picking apart the defense again. Dallas Goedert, quick, going to be just shy of the 1st down, it looks like there. Drew Phillips on the coverage. So it's going to be 3rd down for the Eagles. Now, Eagles are already ready to go for a field goal here, too. So if the Giants can somehow stop them, but you know the tush push is probably coming. 3rd and inches. It's got to be tush push, right? Here it comes. Look at the Giants just crowding up that line. And let's see here. As ref stopped it. Oh, they're actually rolling now. It's a 1st down. How did it go from not being a 1st down to being a 1st down? It's insanity. Let's see. They show the angles. Yeah, no, you know, listen, they're right. They are right. It was a 1st down based on that angle. When his knee went down, he was crossing. I'll give him that. Don't like it, but I'll be honest about it. Empty backfield here for Jalen Hurts in the shotgun formation. Giants giving a ridiculous cushion. Absolutely ridiculous cushion here. And, of course, it's going to be caught. A.J. Brown down to about the 4-yard line. So 2nd and 2. I feel like this is the biggest issue we're having right now. Is these corners are like going so far off the receivers. It's ridiculous. You can't press. You can't stop anything. Like, I don't understand why the hell we're doing that. I really don't. Nice thing is, at least we're goal line, so they can't go too far off now. All right, 2nd and 1. And Hurts getting flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to throw it, and incomplete to Saquon Barkley. Javon Holland on the coverage. 3rd and 1 coming. Now, you got to imagine 3rd and 1, which I think it's like really 1.5. They're just kind of calling a 3rd and 1. But you got to imagine this could be a spot for that infamous tush push. Good coverage by Holland, though. Look at him. You see turning for the ball, getting the hands going. Textbook. Like I said, I'm really thinking more and more that the reason we're giving up so much goddamn freaking yards on passing is because of the issues with the coverage there. Now, tush push incoming. Got 1.5 yards you need here. And they're going to call it before it goes over, I hope. Yeah, there we go. That's the problem with this tush push. Jalen Hurts literally goes on top of people, basically. And it's like, at what point do you call the whistle? Like, he's not going to hit the ground because he's on top of other guys. They definitely didn't make it, though. Now the question is, do they go for it again, which I would think they would, or do they go ahead and kick the field goal and tie the game? We're going to find out. Listen, the offense is staying on the field, guys. 4th inch. And this is why people hate it. Listen, it's technically within the rules, but I get how people do hate it because this just kills the fun of the game. It's like, I wish more teams just do it as well as they did just to stop this BS. So timeout for the Giants there. Obviously something they didn't like. I don't know what could not have liked. It's a tush push. We all know it was coming. We got 4th and inches here. Be a great freaking stop for the Giants if they can get this here. Definitely a very slow moving game, though. All right, here we go. Yeah, man. Like this, we huddle up. You know, it's a tush push. We all know it. Let's see. And he's got it. He's got the first down. This stupid freaking play. Not even football. I'm sorry. I'd love to see the overhead view as well. Here we go. Okay, at least nobody was over the line of scrimmage this time. I've seen the overhead sometimes, and the guys are just way over the line of scrimmage. That's a false start right there. That's a false start right there on that right guard. Look at that. You notice there. Watch that again. You're going to go for it a third time? Are you freaking kidding me on 1st and goal? This stupid bullshit play. It's not rugby. Stop just short of the goal line. 2nd and goal. Be honest, they're going to get it, though. But watch the play. Like, watch the linemen there. I'm telling you, these linemen are over the line half the time. They're false starting, and no one calls it. You know? Jesus, just keep going offsides. That's going to stop. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. And touchdown. It's bullshit play. You know, like I said, I wouldn't be so mad if they actually called the penalties on them. Because if they called the penalties on it, like call the false starts, call the offsides, call all these plays, and then it wouldn't be such a bullshit play. Let's see this one here. Yeah, that one was legit. I didn't see a penalty on that one. I'll give them that one. But that very first one, you saw it, the false start. So it's like I said, it's not football. I'd love to see it banned myself for that reason. But at the very least, call it right. I mean, look, here we got a player down now. So, you know, DJ Davidson down for the count right now. All over that kind of bullshit play. That had multiple penalties that weren't even called on him. Ridiculous. Jay says the only thing that stops it is being mocked by guys just jumping off sides. Yeah. Well, it's just like I said. It's. I guarantee you, if the defense went off sides, they call it too. That's the kind of crazy part. Maybe what they need to do is start trying to attack it by putting offensive linemen and defensive linemen and just line them all up. 2 rows of linemen. Try stopping this. But at least like I said, Giants lead was nice while it lasted. And who knows? Maybe they score again. Maybe they go back, get the lead back again. But yeah, I definitely think that eventually it will get banned. I just don't know what's going to be the final move. There's already a lot of teams that don't like it. You know, like I said before, if you want to just beat it. But like I said, my issue right now is more the penalties on the play than the plays itself. So, like I said, I wish other teams would all start doing it. If they all started doing it, they would just stop it. Because everybody would complain about how boring football is. You know. All right. Come on, enough of these commercials now. Let's see here. Checking with Rob too. All right, here we go. Come on. I don't need more liquid IV commercials. Sean says, got to go. Let's at least call the penalties. At least call the penalties. I mean, how many times have you all seen the video, the photos where it's like they go to snap the ball and half the offensive linemen are already past the line of scrimmage? Sean, that was the least entertaining 4 plays. Yes, I'm saying use it for every single freaking team, and all of a sudden you'll see it go away because people will complain how boring football got. So other teams want to get rid of it, start using it. That'll get rid of it. I guarantee you that. As DJ Davidson now going into the medical tent, and that's part of the equation too. Like, I'm surprised more injuries haven't come from that. So Eagles going for the extra point to make it a 4-point lead. And of course they got it. Because an extra point, only a schmuck would miss an extra point, right, Jude? So they said Eagles up now 17-13. I wouldn't even know if I was going to see 30 points in this game, let alone within the first half. A little insanity. But listen, Giants will get the ball to get a chance to go back up at that point. The big thing is when you get a third down, guys, run past the sticks. Call me crazy. Don't stop 5 yards. Goddamn stupid play calling. I like the little picture-in-picture thing. At least you get to kind of see what's going on in the field too during the commercial. I do like what a lot of what Amazon does. The only thing I don't like is the fact that they wait till right before the kicker kicks to go back to the actual game action there. All right. So now DJ Davison getting carted off. And kickoff is there. Gunnar Olszewski again getting it. And again, Banks is just not doing anything. Ball goes down about the 34-yard line there, it looks like. Jason, the tush push the needle by the league calling forward motion. That makes it so. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So Jaxson Dart coming back on, trying to go for the lead. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Got Scattaboo and Tracy both in the game, one on each side of him there. Tracy then rolls out there as they faked the throw, but handed it off to Scattaboo for a couple yards. About 2-3 yards in that one there. And here we go. 2nd down. Probably Eagles who can't ever get offensive yards are just crushing the Giants defense. You see the stats there. As there we go. Tracy finally gets in the game as a running back and runs, gets about 2 more yards. So 3rd down incoming here for the Giants. 2 back-to-back runs. What's crazy is I don't know what it is though. It's 2 back-to-back games now where the Giants start off great. 2 back-to-back drives with touchdowns, and then doesn't look as good all of a sudden. Like teams figured out, or play calling is not as good. I'm not sure. Shotgun formation now in 3rd and 6. Jaxson Dart, Scattaboo off to the left here. Looks like Jordan Humphreys down at the bottom of the screen. And that's exactly who he was looking for. And there you go. 1st down, Giants. It's almost like Jordan Humphrey should have been there. That's what it is. Jay says, well, if you put the ball past the line of scrimmage, it doesn't matter if you get smashed 6 years behind it. Predictable, Sean. Yeah, offense is cut high. 1st and 10, shotgun formation there, fakes the toss over to Scattaboo, and he's running for it. And he's going to get the 1st down again. No slide this time, but he got the 1st down. Jaxson Dart don't care. He's like the honey badger of quarterbacks here. He don't give a damn. As Rob will be here shortly with us as well, guys. He is finally home. He says Dart just has some crazy rushing awareness. I'm saying he's not even fast. He's just really good awareness. Oh, they didn't give him the 1st, so 2nd and 1. Going to hand the ball off to Scattaboo, who's going to get a good 5 yards out of that one there. 1st down. For the guy who they say can't run outside. Just saying. Not saying he's going to be great at it, but plays like that is what helps keep a team keeps the defense honest. You know. See Brasillo there on the sidelines. There, Carmen Brasillo in the house. One of the only like 2 good position coaches we have. Fake handoff there and a pass to Wan'Dale Robinson for 1 yard. Stop me if you heard that before. 1 yard catch for Wan'Dale Robinson. Oh my gosh, 2nd down. But you notice what we're doing now. We're not as aggressive. We're not going down the field as much right now. We're doing short passes, runs. Play aggressive. Play to win the goddamn game. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation here for Dart. It's like, is that Tracy or Singletary? I can't tell on the right-hand side of him there. Got 4 wide receivers. Oh, no, Theo Johnson's one of them. And that's who's getting the ball. Theo Johnson going to get about 4 or 5 yards in that one. So 3rd down incoming. Jay says that would be sick. 100 receptions for 100 yards. Yeah. It's about correct what it seems like. 3rd and 4 here. Again, show some goddamn aggression, Giants. Enough of this short shit. Just go for it. We lose this game, it's going to be because we played safe when we're down, which is just stupid. Why would you do that? 3rd and 4. Cue a 2-yard reception. Dart there. Go for it. There we go. Jalen Hyatt with the catch for a 1st down. I didn't think I'd say that ever in my life again. There he is. Jalen Hyatt. Wow. That extra 10 pounds he got. And again, Jalen Hyatt again. Back-to-back receptions. What the hell? Jalen Hyatt. I think at this point he's like, oh, we've done this decoy route enough. Let's go for it. 2nd and 4. 2-minute warning coming here. You know, I got to say, though, it's got to feel good for Jalen Hyatt to actually get a couple of receptions here. So hopefully it's the start of turning around for him. Like I said, I'm not a fan of his work so far. I'll put it that way. And I think he's a bad pick, but I got to root for the kid still. He's a Giant. Jay says extra 10 pounds did nothing for goofball. Don't you call him a goofball right now? We don't claim him. He's not one of us. Oh my God. After I just get done saying he's a Giant, I got to root for him. Like I said, I got to root for him, but doesn't mean I got to be a fan of him particularly, but I will root for him to succeed. So 2 catches now for Jalen Hyatt in the day. Let's see here. Crazy is, I got to say, from my perspective, giving you guys the play-by-play, it's a little more difficult here on Thursday night because there's no other games to talk about. Usually during commercial breaks, we're like, let's run down the rest of the games. There's no games. So let's see where we're at the box score here. All righty, let's see here. Jalen Hyatt, what's that give him now? Oh, they still have him as 1 catch. Add it. Let's go back there. That is now. Oh, they still have it as 1 catch. Google needs to update their shit. Yes, it's Anthony. Yes, he caught one. Let's see. Jay says that's a free Sunday to watch the Colts and focus on other games. Yeah, I'm gonna have stuff to do around the house, probably, to be honest, but might pop on the red zone for a little while. A little red zone action. Well, Chris Hansen. Well, that's not his name. Scott Hansen. Ron Hansen. Other Hansen does other things that I can't mention or we get banned by social media. All right. Come on, commercials. Enough of the commercials. At least I did the picture in picture before. I love to do a picture in picture. I do. Let's see if they updated against me. I should give you some stats here on Jalen Hyatt. 2 catches, 11 yards. That's where he's at. We're so excited. That's insanity. Looks like Jalen Hyatt stayed at a Holiday Inn. Let's see here. Oh, you stopped, Jay. And you said Scott Hansen the first time too. You messed it up too. Wrong Hansen. Now, neither one is also associated with the Bop song, just to give you a heads up. Here we go. 2nd and 4, guys. Let's go back to Jalen Hyatt. We got Wan'Dale Robinson in the backfield with Scattaboo, by the way. Hyatt's at the bottom of your screen in case you're wondering. And come on, Dart. Get out of there. Get out of there. There you go. Oh, my God. It's freaking scrappy as hell. Down to the 15. First down. Insane how good he is at getting out of trouble. Absolutely insane at how good he is at getting out of trouble. Watch the replay in this. Like, I thought he was about to go ahead and get a big-time sack here. There we go. And I see Jay with the comment about a flag. Where's the flag? I don't see a flag. Yeah, we're good. 1st and 10. All right, here we go. For the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Handed the ball off to Scattaboo after a fake to Tracy. Told you, that's going to be a good combo getting those two guys out there. And going to have about 6 yards there on 1st down. So, good start here. Get this lead back, guys. Shock the world again. Leave it to the Giants to lose to the Saints, but beat the Chargers and play a decent game with the Eagles. Is Fred Flintstone with CTA going to put it in? That just doesn't sound good, that phrase, Jay. As I said, I like what they're doing now on Amazon. I really do like the way they show the game. Like, even they got right now, you know, they got the telecast going, but they got on the screen behind him so you can see what's going on live in the field still. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. 58 yards in this drive, guys. The nice thing is we're getting the ball with some time taken off the clock here too. You got 5 minutes taken off the clock. At this point, you really, really want to go ahead and get the clock down as much as possible. Take your time, get this thing in, but get the clock down. 2nd and 4. Looks like a blitz is incoming here. And Scattaboo. They're moving him on forward there. Going to be about 1 yard shy, maybe a yard and a half or so of the 1st down, 3rd down. Time for the tush push. Do our own tush push. Listen, Jaxson Dart might be really good. The way he's got vision to see, you know, holes and where to go as a rusher, he actually might be good in the tush push. Our luck, he'd freaking, you know, ruin his hamstring and be gone for the rest of the season, though. And here he is, guys. Oop. There's the Rob.
Here I am.
Here I am. Oh, no, that's not the right one. There we go. There you are.
There I am.
Rock you like a hurricane. Here we go. 3rd and 1, guys. I like how, like, if you're watching on the Prime Vision, they're giving you the what to do in the 4th down. It's interesting watching it on 2 screens like that. I got the Prime Vision on the one, I got the regular, and they're showing the overhead on the Prime Vision right now, along with seeing the regular shot on Amazon. Here we go. 3rd and 1.
What's up, AC?
You can see they're going. There we go.
Yeah. There we go. Boom. Down. Drew, how'd you feel about that first touchdown? Giant stop. You know, I was driving home from work. It's nothing but traffic. My God. But I saw that the Eagles got a field goal. We had a big stop. First possession. The Giants run down the field, get a touchdown, and do another one. Up 14-3. Or up 13-3.
This is like a different Giants team than last week. And I think it's all because of Jalen Hyatt catching the ball. I think that's the thing. That's what's going on. Jalen Hyatt.
They had 2 touchdowns before he got that catch. Come on, man.
I think it's all about the Jalen Hyatt magic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. As Jace is driving home from work.
I said nothing but traffic. I had to go to Midtown,
Huh.
then I had to go to Garden City, Long
So
Island,
much
and then I had to go to Brooklyn, and then I got to Brooklyn at 5 o'clock. My God.
You didn't sleep before Brooklyn, did you? Because there's no sleep.
There's no sleep. There's no sleep. I slept before Midtown a little bit.
Okay, just making sure. Making sure. All right, here we go, guys. First and goal. And minute 27 back on the still on the clock, by the way, there, guys. In case you're keeping track on that. As the Eagles are officially out of timeouts. Jaxson Dart in the backfield, tossing it up.
Oh my God! Oh, he dropped it.
Jordan Humphrey.
So Jordan Humphrey looks pretty good today. How do you feel about that?
Looks a whole lot better than Hyatt has all year, and Bo Collins. We were saying it's kind of a real shame here that he hasn't been up there with the way this thing's going. But look at that. So gets off a block, wide open, and honestly, Jaxson Dart was a little late on that throw.
A little bit.
That's what it was. And listen, rookie again. I'm not trying to pick it. I'm just calling it what it is. Second and goal. Here we go.
Maybe it's too much of a loft.
Too much malarkey. And here's a run play.
Scataboo.
Scataboo. Scataboo. Here we go.
You see that quote that he put out?
There we go. Scataboo. What quote? Sorry. Got excited by a score. We don't do that often.
Yeah. Hey, Drew, remember when you're like, this is going to be an absolute blowout? You have no confidence in the Giants. And I said, it's going to be a close game.
First off, I'm glad to be wrong whenever it's the Giants.
I'm just saying. I bring that up real fast.
No, but I saw franchise quarterback, I think. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm liking this kid more and more.
Yeah. I wasn't that sold during the pick when it happened. It wasn't that sold during preseason, but see when he did against the Chargers, I was pretty impressed. He had a bad game last week, but he still did well.
I'm still sticking up for him.
3 interceptions is a bad game, Drew.
Well, 2 interceptions and a fumble. And the fumble, I'll give him
3 turnovers.
We talked about the first one was basically him punting the ball. They actually should have taken the interception. It actually helped us because they got worse field position because of it. And the last one, point blank, was because Bo Collins just stopped running his route. Like that was not on Dart. And again, he was just chucking it up, hoping for something. I'm not gonna chastise him for that. To me, that's one of those things. If you look at the stat line, yeah, it wasn't a great game. But if you watch the game, you can see that stuff's there.
True. You didn't say like this post game. Just saying.
What?
Definitive Dart. Just
no,
saying.
Listen, I didn't blast Dart after the game. I blasted the coaching staff.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh,
I never once blasted Dart over that. In fact, I was very clear to saying that it wasn't the rookies, both Scataboo and Dart's fault, because you were up so much to start, and you just stopped playing good, and got penalty after penalty after penalty, along with the turnover after turnover. It's just like at a certain point, it's the coaching staff, guys. But I like what we're seeing from Dart. I do.
Yeah, especially today. Like you see, there's a different.
Anthony's backing me. He remembers.
Yeah, he says it wasn't there, but yeah, it wasn't their fault. I'm just saying, everyone looks like poop. He couldn't talk. Although I was at a 4-year-old's birthday party, so I couldn't talk either.
There we go. No, like I said, I'm not going to blame rookies for making rookie mistakes. I even said it when it happened. Rookie mistakes are going to happen. If you don't want rookie mistakes, you know what you do? Don't play rookies.
100%.
But when you're 1-4, play rookies. Like that's point blank where it's at. They're showing Burns. Burns has
been really good. He's really come to this year.
Yeah, he really has, and you got to wonder because they said that he worked a lot with Dexter Lawrence and stuff like that. I wonder how much that was Dexter Lawrence, how much him. Maybe just feeling the pressure, the fact that they got Abdul Carter as the kickoff is up in the air, and oh my God, he fumbled it, got it back.
Oh, God. Wow.
Eagles
Oh my
hit
God.
a 5-yard line of the kickoff. Wow.
5-4.
This might be the best first half of a primetime game I've seen in a long time. I say that, but it's still a minute 12, guys. Let's not get too excited. It's time for prevent defense. Bigsby just totally it wasn't even the right position to catch it. Like, what the hell was he doing? Like, that's not. Oh, Sirianni's all upset. Start crying, Sirianni. Let's pretend the national anthem's playing by Chris Stapleton. I still make fun of him for that. I still have to.
Well, listen, I did it first, but he's got a family member that's here in Perry. There's a big
Saquon about tearing up the Giants right now. 25-yard line. Just 20-yard run now. This is what I said. If they were smart, the Eagles, and thank God they're not, just run Saquon, run Saquon, run Saquon. First off, if there's any team he wants to beat, it's the Giants. And two, the Giants can't stop the run. And look, we are in prevent defense, by the way. That's the scary part. Like, I was saying that kidding. We're legit in prevent defense. Second down. Clock is ticking. 40 seconds left.
I think it's ridiculous. When your defense has been pretty much working, stop this offense.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. They get a 7.
I would say stop it. It's pretty much working. It's like, listen, your words. This is going to be smashing. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be horrible on the Giants. The Giants
real quick, by first down Eagles, AJ Brown just caught the ball, and Elliott's already prepping at this point for the field goal. This is what I'm saying. You can't go and prevent like this.
That's what I was trying to say. So why would you go prevent? Our defense is working, and you said, but it's working compared to what you said prior to the show. They're stopping them. Points. Is it a blowout? Is all I'm trying to say.
That's because of the offense. Who expected the offense to score 20 in the first half? First down, like I said, on the Eagles here, about 43-yard line.
Ooh, Drew got defensive that one. Ooh.
Damn straight I am, because this defense is pissed off. Got the stop, though, Dane Belton this time in Dallas Goedert. No, because it's ridiculous. Like, this defense is getting crushed right now by the team that's already scored almost as much points as they typically do in a game in the first half. Like, it is what it is. I guess until we get rid of Shane Bowen finally. Second and 10.
Also, our offense put up. Put up.
All right, here we go. Second and 10. Shotgun formation for Jalen Hurts.
And he's on the run.
Pocket there. And he's going to throw the
Under
ball.
Pressure.
Yep.
Under pressure. 3 and 10.
Third and 10.
Pressure.
It's time for 3rd and 10.
Just had it to Barkley for 25 yards. I mean, what?
They got 15 seconds and no timeouts. That's the thing. They really can't right now.
That was sarcasm.
I know, but honestly, it wouldn't. If they had timeouts, it's not the worst thing in the world to do. We can't stop the run. Barkley's on the sidelines instead. They got Shipley in instead. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Got to snap the ball here. They're going to get delayed game.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Makes it 3rd and 15. I'll take it. Oh, wait. The Giants timeout? The Giants called a timeout. Are you freaking kidding me?
Tough. What's that?
They just bailed the Eagles out when the Eagles clearly were about to get a penalty. That's goddamn stupid. Oh, my God. Now you gave a timeout. You give the Eagles all the time in the world to pick a new play for 3rd and 10. Everybody wonders why I hate Dable so much. This is why. 3rd and 10 instead of 3rd and 15. Shotgun formation again for Jalen Hurts. Got Smith in the bottom of the screen. And Kayvon coming around the bend.
Up the middle. Get the first down. Oh, nope.
Wow. Talk
9
about
yards.
situational awareness, because ticked tick, 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 tick.
And it's done. 8.5.
Wow.
Giants for the second time on the year.
Should have
is
gone
up on half.
All he had to do was go like another yard and then snap the ball, try to snap the ball real quick and go for another shot. Like,
he didn't have time. He's probably
Really?
took through the ball.
he probably should have just got the first down.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered
Oh,
because by the time they got up, they couldn't get together.
Here's
Yeah,
the key part. Giants are up at half.
That's what you said,
Giants
bro.
are up most of this game.
For the second time of the year.
Guess what, guys? Guess what the time it is? It's time to pay the bills.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
All righty, guys. Guess what?
All hail the New York Giants!
We're actually up in a game.
And we get the ball in the second half.
Yeah, I was about to say, because Jay just asked that question. Yep. So keep in mind, we get that Bosch kickoff to start the game. So that means the Giants do get the ball to start the second half there. Jay's, other Jay, there's so many Jays. We have so many Jays. I feel like
The Jays are the Jays.
we're like collecting Jays. Says, wow, just wow. Good game, boys. I hope everyone is excited and hopeful. Yes, excited, hopeful for this game.
Yeah. True, you weren't hopeful whatsoever until the
No,
first
now I'm being hopeful for this game because we're winning.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the problem: is that like it's almost like I feel like I'm like that kid who's wanted the same present for Christmas every single morning, and just every year gets disappointed because he doesn't get it.
The past 11 Christmases.
I that's what I feel like right now. Like we never win a primetime game. We always look like crap. We don't win games very often in general. And a lot of times we have games we should win and we lose. So I'm just hoping that's not what it is there, you know? And it says we get the ball, Jay, up against the Eagles of all that. It says, are we back to playing down or up to the talent of the team? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Honestly, I think the turnovers was not a normal thing. Like, can you really expect to do 5 turnovers in consecutive drives? You know, I don't think that's something that you'd really would consider a normal thing here. So, let's give you guys the rundown for the rest of the games going on right now, and we're done. And next, let's go to the stats. Let's go to the stats on the day here, guys. Jaxson Dart just crushing it right now. 10 of 13, 127 yards, 1 touchdown. Also our leading rusher as well. So 4 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown there as well. So 2 touchdowns on the day there. Cam Scataboom, 9 rushes,
Scataboom.
33. No, Scataboom, I'm calling him now. Decided that's his name now. Just changing his name. His father might not like that, but it is what it is. Scataboom. 9 rushes, 33 yards, 1 touchdown as well. Devin Singletary and Tyrone Tracy Jr. each have 1 carry for 1 yard. Wan'Dale Robinson, 4 catches, 62 yards. And he got the
1 touchdown.
There, I know, exactly.
35 yards. Pretty impressive. Awesome.
Jordan Humphreys with the catch of the day so far there. He's got the 3 catches, 49 yards. Jalen Hyatt, the MVP of the half, 2 catches, 11 yards. Thank you, Jalen Hyatt, for finally contributing.
Yeah.
That's not a waste of a pick at all, guys. Not a waste of a pick at all. Theo
Listen,
Johnson.
if we beat the Eagles, I might say that.
No, I can't say it still. Theo Johnson, 1 catch for 5 yards. On the defensive side, Tyler Newman is right now the tackle king for us. 4 tackles, 3 assists. Paulson Adebo, 3 tackles, 2 assists. Remember what I always say, though, when guys in your secondary lead your tackling, that's not a good sign. That means someone catch the ball. Bobby Okereke, 2 and 2. Andre Phillips there. Andrew Phillips. Andre, whatever his name is. You know what it is? I'm so used to calling him Drew Phillips now. I see it as Andrew Phillips, and I'm like, just a look right now. You know?
Yeah.
But 2 and 1. On the day, you got the 1 sack right now for Brian Burns. So listen, I mean, the defense, though, like I said, has definitely been a little bit of an issue here. Quinyon Mitchell, by the way, they're saying is questionable return with a hamstring issue. That's pretty damn good there because we have no receivers.
Yeah.
It's nice for him to be out. I hate wishing ill will upon somebody. You know, hopefully he's healthy after the game.
Yeah, after the game. Yeah.
And then get re-injured in 2 weeks. We play them again. Jalen Hurts on the day.
I was about to say, let's go to the Eagles because, I mean, he's the only scorer for them.
Doesn't matter. Got a 14 of 18, 164 yards and a touchdown on a team that's struggling to pass the ball. He is on pace for 328 yards right now. After we just I got to do it. After we just made Spencer Rattler look good as well. Saquon Barkley also 8 carries, 56 yards. He's basically doing whatever the hell he wants. I feel like against us. Like if they
That's not true. That's not true. But listen, what's the first yard, right? Because hear me out. Hear me out. Don't interrupt. I said, hear me out. You said, how's not true? You asked a question, and now you're interrupting.
Okay.
My turn. All right. What was his first yards? What was his first carry for? Right. What's his first 2 carries for? 30 yards. He just had a 26-yard or 20-yard run again, right? He's got 56 yards on the day, which is pretty good. But he also had 8 carries. So 3. So break that down. He's not doing whatever he wants. He's doing whatever he wants 40% of the time.
It's still damn good. If you're getting 10 yards basically every 40% of the time you run the ball, you're still doing goddamn good. I'm just saying, like,
so you're a stats guy.
Averaging
I'd pull that stats guy.
He's averaging 7 yards a carry. I just said if he did 10 on 40% of the time, you're doing good. That's what I said. Anyway,
Just
Dallas.
Stats.
Let's see here. So Jalen Hurts, rushing wise, 6 of 10. I think all 6 of them on tush pushes with the 1 touchdown, of course.
Yeah.
AJ Dillon, 1 for 2. On the receiving side, AJ Brown coming to life here, which is a bad week for us to have that happen. 5 catches, 73 yards. Dallas Goedert, 6 catches, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Smith, 2 catches for 24 yards. Jahan Dotson, 1 for 17. And Saquon Barkley's been targeted, but doesn't have a single catch yet. On defense for them, Zach Bond, 3 and 2, so 3 tackles, 2 assists. Ex-Giant Adoree Jackson, 2 tackles, and 1 assist. Reed Blankenship, 2 tackles. Keely Ringo, 2 tackles. And Jordan Davis, 1 tackle and 4 assists. Also a sack on the day as well. So, listen, honestly, the only thing that's really strikes me here as upsetting is what's going on with the defense. Overall, like they're giving up a ton of yards. 224 yards they're giving up so far in this game. Like, that's not good. Let me go to I'm going back to the stats here to see real quick where they are.
But don't break, but just break a little bit.
Listen, they gave up 17 points. They broke. You're averaging 34 points a game. You're doing definitely damn good, you know. Let's see here. So yards per game. Okay, on the offense, 261 yards. That's what they're averaging per game right now. They got 224 in the first half. Just saying. Not that good there. That's for sure. So that's what concerns me. It's just, and honestly, let me be very clear and say it's the coaching, it's not the players. And that's probably going to be a theme for me often because I feel the need to clarify that. But when you're put in prevent defense for no apparent reason, when you got corner starting 7 yards off the receiver,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you guys in that, because I guarantee if we weren't going 7 yards off the line of scrimmage in coverage and we actually pressed and did man coverage and occasionally just mixed it up a little bit,
it changes how they play the ball. That's what I was trying to say before. At the end, it's like, yes, was our was the defense working, but yeah, Philadelphia just moved the ball quite a bit that last drive. And if you play them like you were playing all the time, like your stats that you love will be way less than what it was because prevent defense allowed big plays to happen down the field. So if it's working, let's not go to prevent defense. Like, with them up, man.
Jay says, now 500, I have 2 snaps left on my hat. I have 3 snaps left on this hat, first off. And second off, don't make fun of me for being Irish and having a big head.
I see that.
Like, because you're like pure Irish break practically.
Probably to back him up, man. I do have a dome, though.
You got a ton of Irish in you. I know. I know.
You know, 50% of me.
I've seen your family tree. It's pretty much all Irish.
There's also a lot of Norse in there.
Along with Irish. Norse, Irish.
Very, very Celtic.
Celtic students.
Oh, by the way, guys, Amazon Prime on the Dyson V11 on sale. Check it out, Prime Day deal.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Gotta change this up here. So, Rob, what do you want to see change here at halftime? What do you want in the second? What adjustments do you want to see going in the second half?
I would like to see a little bit more aggressiveness off the defense because we do a lot of prevent. We've done a lot, so we do a lot of bid but don't break. But we do that. We get them into the red zone, which is right where the Eagles play their best football. Let's keep them away from the red zone and play like how we start the first quarter and just stop.
Big runs to Saquon.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, look at what happened in the first quarter.
First Giants rookies with rushing touchdowns in the same game since 1980 for Jaxson Dart and Cam Scatterboo. So we've never seen that in our lifetime.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. I'm not going to give you the good Eagle stat they just gave, but sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I want to see a little bit of the defense not giving up these bigger plays. Like let's play more man like you were in the first.
Honestly, I don't think there's been a single time that I've watched this defense and gone, oh, great job in this drive. I mean, like the first drive, we bailed out, but that's after we gave up 2 massive runs to Saquon, which is what caused it to be a field goal. That and the good field position, obviously. As Oshevsky there on the return,
well, they start let's
yard line.
Let's not forget because you had the Irish Scottish Hammer booted with not in the zone, and they started in the 40. So that was a bigger stop than a lot of people are going to think about because like you start off with a penalty on right away. And initially, when I first heard that, I went, "Oh, here we go." Drew was right. We're going to get smacked around. And you only let them drive down at the end of it, 35 yards, prevent them from getting to the red zone where they have to settle on field goal. Like that's a win for your defense. That's the prevent defense you want.
Scatterboo going out to the outside and on motion gets the pass, get about
3 yards.
Right about 3-4, on the first down. That's one thing I don't understand why we haven't done more of. We're using Scatterboo in the pass game. Like, he's a really good pass catcher.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him do more passes in the middle where he can just go kind of boom, go
Turn around,
Scatterboo.
do a little hook.
Yeah.
They gave him the 4 yards. Second and 6. Right up the middle.
Run.
Scatterboo.
Getting about 4 yards there.
Oh, what I was saying before was apparently Scatterboo said, I shouldn't fear CTE. CTE should fear me.
Oh my God. He's going all Chuck Norris on us.
Yeah.
He's averaging 3.5 yards after contact, by the way. That's not too shabby. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 2. Looks like a blitz.
Scatterboo's still in the back.
And here it comes.
Right. Double the Scatterboo. No. Wow. Oh my God.
Theo Johnson. No, he dropped it. Right? Or
I'm trying to figure out what happened. I don't think he caught it.
Ball comes out, and now they're going to rule it incomplete. God damn it. Let's see.
Man, you watching the hold
on.
Oh wait.
Hold on. The ground cause.
I think it's challenge that.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, he's challenge that.
No, he never had control. I
don't know. You throw the challenge because it looks like the ball stops spinning in motion. Like he gets some better angles on that.
Moving around a little bit the whole time. I'm actually on. Punted it. Fair caught about the 12-yard line here. Good punt. But yeah, like I said, that's a shame. That was a good pass there by Dart. That was dead on where it's got to be. Theo Johnson definitely had a issue with catching the ball this year. Flag on the play, by the way, guys. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on to the Eagles.
Jason's unnecessary reference.
Oh, okay. Unnecessary reference. Okay.
Yeah.
Blankenship. So, yeah, that's going to be a good spot for the defense. Here's the problem. Good spot for the defense is for the Eagles to get the ball back, but I have a feeling they're just going to give the ball off to Barkley and get 20 yards. And there goes our good field position. I feel like I've gotten more optimistic on the offense this game, but my pessimism on the defense has stayed relentless. I mean, can you really blame me though? I mean, same. It's kind of been issues. This is the kind of game too that it's like if we lose, and I'm like, God damn, we ruined this like great offensive, showing by the Giants. 20 yards and a half. Put us on pace for 40 points in the game. The math's not difficult. Thank God, because I'm not bright.
That's awesome. The first 30 seconds of that game, we were on pace for 0 points.
I believe it's the first couple minutes, actually.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say with the stats. Oh my God, this commercial break, you know what? I think we're on pace for 0 points.
No, but you could do that at a halftime and say that. That's like the game's halfway over, okay? Now it's more than halfway
over. Football, Drew. Come on, man. I get what you're trying to do. I'm
doing math. I want to do the math. Let me do the math. God damn it.
Okay, math doesn't have
math.
You have to put way more than just math in there and statistics, bro. Come on now.
It's simple
you
math.
Also have to
halftime 20 points times 2, 40.
But you're also not taking into equation of the war games scenario of it, which is math and psychology. So, boom, get your stats out of here.
I don't need no psychology.
Because I put up 20 points one round, next round 20 points. That's what happens. Stats look good.
Chase is you both are 40. Yes, we are.
How old are you, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, Jay.
Talking all this smack.
All he does is talk smack.
Oh my God, I pulled up my hip. Oh my God, 40.
Oh, the hip. Hip to be square. First down coming here, guys. Let's see. The ball is at the 6-yard line. I think they should just push it 3 times.
We'll get the first down.
And Giants are definitely expecting a run here. They're stacking. And there's the run. And Saquon's still going to get
6 yards.
Yeah, about 6, I'd say. That's what I was saying. If the Eagles are smart, they just keep running Saquon.
We said that pregame.
Don't be smart, Eagles. Don't be smart. And the sad thing is, like, Barkley has sucked this year, guys. And I'm trying to diss him because of the whole Giants Saquon thing. He's sucked this year so far. He is crushing this. Averaging 3 points per carry. He's down 2.5 yards per carry this year compared to last year. And Saquon again. And they got him behind the line.
There you go.
It's like about a yard and a half lost here.
Maybe 2. That's
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
Oh. There we go. Here's the play. They're going to show the replay there. Like I said, Thibodeau has been really good against the run this game here, especially. But he's been really. You've seen definitely an increase in him getting better over the years. And just
especially this year, you can see like the way he moves his level. Like I talked about preseason, man. He was talking about working with some wrestlers, some elite wrestlers. You see him changing his lines. You can see him using that movement and changing posture with his hands.
3rd and 6.
Big Hail Mary, wide open, overthrown.
Wide open. That would have been a touchdown. That would have been a touchdown, guys. That's how wide open he was. Wow. I want to see the pass rush on that because it looks like
he was under pressure.
Yeah. Yep, there he goes. No, he wasn't. He had time. That was just a bad throw, guys.
He just got nervous. You can see, like, he rattled when he threw that.
He's also just not a good quarterback. I've said that forever, but sorry, did I say it out loud again?
So, Drew, you want to take the stats of that, see what happens with the rest of the game?
Well, based on that, he's gonna have 0 completions for the rest of the game.
So let's do the math. Let's do
there's a difference.
Let's do 33 minutes. Let's do 33 minutes of what just happened with the drives and do the stats from there.
I'm saying,
sure.
Killing me, schmuck. Oh my god!
Did the defense play bad there statistically?
Honestly, they did because they would have given a touchdown to the decent quarterback who's playing for Philadelphia.
I don't know. Hurts looked a little round.
Wide open. Wide open.
He was wide open, but I think Hurts heard it's
when your greatest is getting pushed by your teammates over the goal line.
Up the butt.
Yeah. Oh wow. Ball's at the 44-yard line, by the way. Theo Johnson in motion, shotgun formation.
Yep.
Got Tracy out there. Quick toss out. Is that Humphreys again?
Yep, Humphreys again.
Ball's about the 49-yard line. 2nd down here for the Giants. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage here again. No need for a huddle. We got this. And they officially said that Mitchell's been rolled out for the game. I don't know why they're saying it. They already said it at halftime. 2nd and 4. Hand the ball off. Tracy getting just shy.
Just shy.
Just shy. It's like a child at the checkout line when some awkward old person tries to ask him questions. Just shy. We've all seen it. 3rd and 1. Here we go. I feel a little scataboom coming on there as you see Manhurts, Theo Johnson, and Bellinger, 3 tight ends set here off to the left-hand side. So you got to imagine it's going to be a run to the right because you can't be right up the middle.
Scataboom.
There we go. Scataboom. Flag on the play. God damn it. Come on, Giants. Let's see. Flag is
towards the Eagles.
That's what they're calling for. Face mask is what Dable's motioning. Here we go. Let's see. Come on. I like how I got closed captioning on. Instead of saying Dable, they say Day Bull. It is face mask. There we go. Personal foul. Grabbing the face mask. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he's lucky to break a finger in that. My God.
Scadabo's still pushing though. I love it. There's something about that kid you gotta like.
He's scrappy as hell. That's why.
Damn straight. It adds 15 yards onto that play, by the way, guys. So 1st and 10 for the Giants. Ball's to the 29-yard line. Dare I say the Giants score again? Shotgun formation. Jaxson Dart. Heaving the ball.
Big bomb. Big flag.
Going for
my God.
But that's got to be it's got to be a pass interference call.
Yeah, it's got to be pass interference. It's got to be like right there at the 3-yard line. Because it looks like he pushes him out of bounds.
Little Jordan Humphreys again. Where's this guy been our whole life?
On the practice squad.
Yeah.
Pass interference on the defensive holding.
Prior to the pass. So, 1st down, though. Look at that. They're choking him out there. A late flag, too, considering when
I was about to say, he ran it actually like 10, 11 yards.
There we go. 1st and 10 for the Giants again off that penalty. I'll take it. Jalen Hyatt sighting. Yeah. He's out there. Ball's about the 24-yard line. Theo Johnson in motion, which means a run. And Jaxson Dart decided to run. Really good fake.
Yeah.
Getting about 7-8 yards in that.
I think literally as Dart was about to hold it off, he said, nope, mine.
I mean, likely, again, we don't know play was called, but it was probably an option. And if you look where the defender was, it would have been clearly would have been a bad run at that point. So it's a good call if it was an option route. 2nd and 3, shotgun formation. Also the running back behind him. And that's an actual run for Tracy, who's going to lose a yard. That's not good.
There goes some momentum. Yay.
Well, no, that's one bad play.
That's all it takes, bro.
Well, a really bad play kills momentum, not just one bad play in general.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
JMS is down, by the way, guys, taking his helmet off. Baby Huey's down. Baby Huey's down.
Howard the Duck.
Jay, you got your wish. No more JMS, it looks like. Now, you got to wonder what they do now. Did they put Aaron Stinney in at guard and move Greg Van Roten over to center? Because he's got to come out for at least one play. Or, dare I ask, would Marcus Bowe go in a guard?
Oh.
Which would be interesting because I think, honestly, Marcus Bowe at guard and Greg Van Roten at center, that should be better than JMS. Not that I'm rooting for the kid to get hurt. Like, I'm not trying to be that fan. You know, I hope he's okay in the end. But I just think that actually is a better line than what we've been dealing with.
Could be.
Could be. Oh. Sean says GVR and Bowe. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Move GVR over to center and put Bowe at right guard. We'll see. I mean, Aaron Stinney is technically the lead backup guard. I mean, he's a guy who's had been in Super Bowls, had starting experience before, so he's actually a really good backup. I think he's underrated as a backup even for the Giants there. Not a great player, don't get me wrong, but he's a guy who's you can put him in, he's not going to embarrass himself.
Not too much, at least.
No. Not compared to JMS. I feel bad. Like the guy's like on the field, like on his knee with his helmet off, getting looked at because he's injured, and we're making fun of him. Well, I'm making fun of him. It is what it is. I'm a schmuck.
No remorse.
Well, I had to remorse the first time to have remorse.
Ooh.
Yes. Didn't think of that, did you?
But did you demorse to remorse?
To tremorse?
Tremorse.
I don't know.
Did you have pre-morse for the remorse before you had morse and then de-morsed it?
You lost me. I should get an Irish coffee here for this third quarter. Been a long day. Been a long day. I know you've been stuck in traffic all day.
5:15 came really fast for me to hit snooze to about 6 before the gym.
Yeah.
To go to work, meetings.
Yeah, Jay gives the thumbs up, by the way. He's got his nose is what he's holding. Let's see.
Take your towel off, bro.
Oh my God, he got Bellingered. He's got his whole arm in the face mask. We just put shield.
Oh,
Third down and 3, and they're not showing us who's in. But I'm looking at right guard and center, and
it's gotta be Illuminator.
oh, I can tell you that much. Jaxson Dart going for that first down. Did he get it? He's diving for the pylon. Or for the first down markers, they pylon. They're giving it to him.
So funny. Oh, he's gotta be there. He's gotta be
They
there.
got it. First down. There we go. This kid's got some fight, guys.
Arr, he's got the fight in him.
Look at him. First and 10. Ball's about the 13.5-yard line.
Stepping back up.
13 and a quarter. Shotgun formation for Jaxson Dart with Scatterbill off. Floats into the end zone here.
Big. Oh, nope.
Humphreys, who was expecting a flag.
I was about to say.
Jordan Humphrey did not get it. He was trying to play a game of fun with flags with Sheldon Cooper. Starring Sheldon Cooper. Let's see. Good move to get open, but yeah, I mean, that's not pass interference. You ran into the player.
Yeah. Listen,
second and 10.
I don't blame him for trying.
Got to move behind Dart here. Theo Johnson
motion. Motion it too.
Well, there we go.
First down. First down. He's got first down, and then an extra yard. No,
they give him just shy of it. I'll take it though.
Yeah.
I'll still take it. That's damn good run. To the outside again, by the way.
Yeah, they put Theo in motion for extra protection. Great.
By the way, Austin Schlottman is the guy in at center, so they did not do GVR. Austin Schlottman moved into the game to play center now. I finally able to see the number to verify who it was because they didn't tell us on the telecast here.
Oh, they gave him the first down. First and goal.
Okay, there you go. First and goal. Another run.
Got to move up the middle. Touchdown.
I think he got it.
He's finally down. Touchdown. He's got 4.
There we go. Oh, one official says short. Hold on. One says touchdown, one says short. Now they're saying second down.
Hey, it's got to be reviewed.
Now they're saying second down. Let's see. I'm looking at that knee. He's over.
Yep,
he's
over.
Challenge that
You
play.
got to review that.
He is so over. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
How they trying? He was already over.
Yeah.
It's already touchdown right there.
That's it.
Yeah.
And how is the guy at the line? Is he an Eagles fan? What the hell is this BS?
Yeah. Well, the guy at the line is at the line gave a touchdown. And you're talking about the guy in the back of the.
Let's see. Here we go.
He gives to him.
There we go. Back to our celebration.
Yeah.
There we go.
All hail the New York
The
Giants.
New York Giants.
All right. Extra point this time is good. Giants up. 10 points. 27-17.
And it's got a little backflip.
Brian Dable's like, thank you for saving my job.
For another week.
It's like he's on Survivor. Week to week, you don't know if he's going to get kicked off the Giants Island.
They're like, Dable, here's your pass.
Yes. It'd be funny if the Giants played in Long Island. Like, you've been kicked off the Long Island. Leave your tiki torch here. Oh, damn it. He's got an idol. He had an idol. He can't get kicked off the show. No. Oh, my gosh. This is weird, right? Like, I didn't expect this at all.
I thought it would have been a close game. Giants might have went up, down. Like, I definitely thought. Yeah, I think they'll be up 10 points at any point this game. I just thought like we were playing
Anthony's
closer.
game. He's like 5 plays behind.
Let's freaking go!
Touchdown!
Woo!
Woo!
Little Rick Flair there.
Yes. Got to give it all excitement there. Got to give it all that. And now it's time for the Eagles to get the ball back. Oh my God. Let's see here. Jay says Adoree Jackson's attacking as hard as Rob does a vegan cheese plate. Listen, it's still food. Rob would eat it.
Hey, have you ever had vegan cheese?
I have. It's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Depending. I would say this.
Depending on the brand. Depending on the brand.
I don't know about a cheese plate because then, like, you need something on it. Like, you can't have it by itself.
Yeah. Listen, if you have a cheese plate, you gotta have some meat on there. So the vegan cheese itself.
Oh, hold on.
just
I was about to say
silly.
you're gonna put meat with the vegan cheese. Let's
Yeah.
think about that for a moment.
Yeah. Which I just said, which the vegan cheese is just silly.
Yes. Vegan cheese in general is just silly.
I get it if you're lactose intolerant and if you have like
yes.
this other injury. It's like there's that's got its points. But if you're just one of those people that just wants to have vegan cheese,
Isn't it just tofu? No, it's not tofu. Tofu is a different thing entirely. Tofu is
It's a
actually
lot-
if you actually cook tofu right, it's good because it's kind of like, and it's going to sound weird because it's obviously not a meat, but it's how you got to kick off there. Eagles start the ball about the 30-yard line there. Like, obviously, it's not a meat, but tofu, if you like let it sit in something overnight, it'll take on whatever flavor you want, like a chicken does.
so does rice.
Huh?
So does rice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anthony says, negative, Jay, I live in Central Jersey, so I don't know what the issue is. I'm watching it on Fox. That's the issue. You're watching it on
That's
Fox.
the issue. Put it on Prime.
Yeah, we're on Prime. We're watching on Prime. It says anything vegan to me is just tofu. No, there's also seitan, which is it's another soybean thing, but it's not tofu. It's not spongy. It's almost like a jerky of soybean. All right, here we go. 4th and 10 for the Eagles here. Shotgun formation. And Jalen Hurts is going for it. And, of course, somebody's wide open because the Giants can't cover. Dallas Goedert, first down.
Of course.
What I'm saying, this defense is pissing me off.
Well, look, what position is Dallas Goedert play?
Tight end. It's not
What
that.
have
He's
it-
playing on the outside.
100% it's been.
He's playing on the outside. 1st and 10.
Giants have neglected
3-yard line.
tight ends for forever.
Brian Burns is out there on coverage, by the way. Notice that at the bottom of the screen. There's that 0. I got him. Actually, going to be a shift. Yep, there we go. It's a zone.
Yeah.
And look, there's all the time in the world for Jalen Hurts because of the fact that you have Brian Burns out in coverage. Goddamn morons. And A.J. Brown looks like he might have caught the ball after a ton of movement there by Jalen Hurts. Yes, he did. 5.5 yards there. 2nd down. That's why you don't put Brian Burns in there on freaking coverage. This is goddamn ridiculous, this defense. Could we just someone perhaps write a fake email to John Mara from Shane Bowen saying he quit? Anybody have that option?
Yeah.
And let's see. The
This
Giants
place-
are coming to challenge. Let's see. And
Don't challenge that.
no, the ball's moving around a little bit. I'm not sure. Paul Debo is blocking his feet. Here we go. That's the better angle. Let's see. Ball's moving. He's
Secured.
got it now, but he didn't have the feet down. This should be reversed. Not a catch. The problem was when he had both feet down, the ball was moving around a little bit still. He hadn't fully converted to a catch yet. So that's a good challenge. Kudos to whoever told Brian Dable to do that, because obviously that came from somebody watching the replays.
Touche.
Not give people credit. I mean, I feel like I don't want to be the jerk and never give him credit. He doesn't do everything wrong, just most things. Here we go. 2nd and 10, guys. Let's hope we can actually, use our pass rushers as pass rushers this time. And here we go. Come on. Taking forever. Here we go. Oh my gosh. So had Darius Muasau had him just to rights there. Jalen Hurts moves out there, gets some yardage on it. Still 3rd down. At least that's good.
Muasau.
All right. So 3rd and 7 it's going to be, guys. Let's go
That
defense.
dude's birthday.
Huh?
Oh, in the sense, that guy's birthday.
Oh, okay. And we got a blitz coming here. Finally. Look at that.
Look at that
Right
pressure.
burst. Get a burst. Yeah.
Boom!
There we go.
All right, what do you do now? Army crawl.
It's like 4th down and like long. They're not going for it. See what happened? We blitzed. We blitzed, guys. Look what happens when we blitz. Burns is just a freaking beast, man. He's a man on a mission this year. A mission from God.
He has one mission from God. Get all the sacks.
You know what the scary thing is? It was Burns who was the blitzer, actually, because they lined him up as a linebacker.
Touche. Hey, how many sacks does he have in the year now? Is that 8?
Oshevsky gets the ball about the 10-yard line, by the way, guys.
Is that 7? 7? That's a 7 sack?
I'd have to look. But I also want to look to see if it includes today's or not first. You know what I mean? Oh, we're doing this screen, so I'm not blocking the game. Let's see here. Stats. Let's see here. That's 6 for him this year.
Including today, I think it was 6 into this year, and he had 2 right now. So
Well,
so that's
he
8.
had more than 6 going into this year, but
Yeah, 6 on the year, 2 in this game. That's 8. So let's do the stats, Drew. Another 17 games. How many sacks that year?
Excuse me.
Just saying, you're hyping him up. I want to hear the stats.
I'm trying to tell you here. Okay, you are right. He had 5 going into the game. So here's the weird thing. And I can really snip it to show you this because it's utterly ridiculous. But actually, I can't because I have the screen going with the thing. Google is saying when you Google Brian Burns stats, he has 5 on the year. Even though if you count them individually, it says 6 because they're only including the first one from tonight on there. But they didn't count it into the season, regular season total for some reason. So yeah, he's up to 7 sacks now already in 6 weeks. That puts him on pace, yes, for probably about 19 sacks in the season. I can do the math for you, but I know you want me to.
21. But you have to take away the 30
19.8.
So you're probably 18.
Yeah. 19.8. I don't know where we got 21 from. It's not 18 games in the season. There's 17.
We go to playoffs, bro.
This is why I do the math. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Is he going to eye Strahan's record? I would love it if Jordan Love lets him sack him. Mark Gastineau's crying all over again. You took my record. I was a shitty teammate. I'm sorry, I can't take Mark Gastineau seriously because his own teammates said he was selfish, didn't play the run, or didn't care about them. Like, I'm sorry, when your own teammates say you're selfish, didn't care about them, I can't feel bad making fun of you. So, but I know he's going through medical stuff, so I'm hoping the best in that stuff. But I mean, as a player, I can't respect you when your own teammates didn't respect you. That's bad. That's why they like Klecko.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First and 10 for the Giants. Quick pass out to Jalen Hyatt.
Wow. Threat of the year.
What? Oh my God. Where has this Jalen Hyatt been? Jalen Hyatt.
He's been wide 7. That's where he's been.
I'm gonna look it up for you, J2. I do see what you're saying there. Brittany Gatt, 43 years old. She's a model. Or she's 42, sorry. I don't know right now. Oh, here we go. Jaxson Dart gets out of pressure.
Get out of pressure. Get to the line of scrimmage. Get to another yard, 2 yards.
Yeah, I'll take it though. He's still moving around the pocket. It's amazing how this guy works moving around the pocket. It really is. I'm trying to see what she's doing for you there, Jay. But I don't know. Blankenship down now. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, by the way. Apparently, he divorced his wife, or now ex-wife, divorced. But yeah, I don't know what. Apparently, she's a socialite. Seems like she's kind of like the Temu version of Paris Hilton.
Nice.
Anthony says, I didn't want to see Dart high five the ref before. No, I missed that. Okay, so it looks like either Mike Epps or Omar Epps is in now at safety. I'm not sure. 3rd and 2. Scataboom. Come on.
Dart, throw it down the middle. Who gets it? Flipped like 17 times like he was in a car accident.
Around. He just hit the turf like somebody who just fell off a freaking set of skis in the water. Look at this. Flapping around like a fish out of the water. So many water things. It's not even funny. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Like that looks painful.
It's a young man's flip.
That's definitely a young man's flip. I heard just watching it. First and 10, guys. 33-yard line. For catch to Wan'Dale Robinson again. As Jay says, we got a quarterback. I don't care about anything right now. Damn straight.
Hell yeah, man.
As Anthony says, you guys look exciting. I think we're excited, not exciting. Okay, if you're excited by us, that's a whole other. I set the bar a little higher, Anthony.
Yeah. There's other websites to get you excited too.
It's 2nd and 3. Jaxson Dart. All the time in the world with this
big
offense.
bomb.
Here we go.
Nope. Little Jordan Humphreys together.
Jordan Humphrey. It's crazy that Jordan Humphreys is our deep threat now.
What is his tall? It's tall, so you can throw it like as a rookie. You know, not throw.
We've been missing the jump ball thing. Giants of the day, 8 of 10 on 3rd downs, guys. As Jay says, O-line has been nice. Yes, it has. Ever since Andrew Thomas came back, by the way. So take that, all you fans that wanted to get rid of Andrew Thomas. Like, I get if he keeps just being healthy, eventually you can't pay him like that. But people are just being disrespectful to Andrew Thomas and how good he is, I felt like, for a while. 3rd and 3. Got Bellinger going on to the outside, by the way, on this. And what happened? Got a flag.
The flag.
Sheldon Cooper presents not fun with flags. The Giants got a flag.
False start.
Yep. Right tackle moves. That's Illuminor. Oh, they said number 55.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's not the right tackle. 55 first off is James. Is Schlappman, the center, 65. I don't know if they said 55 or 65. I have the subtitles on, but I really don't want to listen to the announcers. I'm not a fan of the announcers.
No.
Have a little fun. They're too bland. 3rd and 8.
There you go.
Theo Johnson, rumbling, bubbling, first down. There we go.
Just a little push to get himself forward. Look at that.
Make it up for that drop first down from before. I had to say it.
Now.
Here we go. Look at this. Boom. Like, look how he turned. You notice how Theo Johnson turned and Dart immediately chucked it to him and hit him in stride. That's the stuff we've been missing there.
Well, he said that I think it's Chargers. Like, if you turn around, I'm throwing at you.
Yep. 43-yard line, by the way, for the Giants in this 1st and 10 now. Dart.
Dart
He's
moving around the pocket, sacked.
Yeah.
Sacked by lost to 1. Stars board.
He's on the ground. He's on the ground. We're going to see Russell Wilson now. Don't be hurt, Dart. Don't be hurt. He's pointing to his right leg, by the way, guys, it looks like. You got people blocking him, but he lifted his leg and you see him pointing towards things. If I remember right, it was his left leg he hurt his hamstring against the Chargers. So at least it's not that again.
Ankle.
You see his pain. His face is in pain. I would say it's probably his.
Yeah.
I hate to say
Watch
knee.
his ankle.
Watch the way he's getting hit.
Watch
Oh,
his
you're
ankle.
right. Yeah. I saw his knee was what they kind of got the force of that, but yeah, that ankle got a little twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Hopefully it's like a minor ankle thing.
Yeah.
Like a sprain.
Yeah, he's shaking it out. Shake it out. Shake it out.
But like you can see the compound, like his toes bending down with his foot twisted. Hopefully it's nothing in his foot. Because my God.
Oh my God. Just when he's Russell Wilson back. Can you imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine? Okay. Let me be very clear with this. I'm not hoping this happens, but can you imagine Russell Wilson goes back into the offense, starts stalling out?
That'd be
like,
terrible.
No, I'm not just saying it's terrible. I'm saying like it's going to be like the stadium's going to go nuts. It's a home game. You know? By the way, JMS is questionable to return. So we'll see what happens there. But Schlappen's not bad. He started for the Vikings when Bradbury was out, back injuries there a couple years ago. So, you know, I'm not down on Schlappen. Our depth is actually not bad on the offensive line for once, mostly because everybody's actually until now was healthy. Healthy-ish, I should say. Illuminor was questionable going to the game, but he's playing. So like I said, hopefully nothing.
All right. In your timeout, I want to use a bathroom timeout.
I the smallest bladder known to man.
Just about. I'm pretty sure a 6-year-old Vietnamese girl has a bigger bladder than I do. You bet.
Let's see here. Pat Leonard says Jaxson Dart is down and injured, holding his head. Russell Wilson warming up to come in. Patrick Johnson and Azeez Ojulari on the hit. Ex-Giant there, obviously, on there. Jaxson Dart now jogs into the medical tent. So we'll see here. I'm trying to see if anybody else has any more information. Let's see here. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Jaxson Dart, though, is just. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's another good stat for you guys here. I'm trying to give you guys positivity here. As Jaxson Dart is up, they're showing it here. He's walking off on his own, and he's jogging off too. So I'm thinking he's okay. I think he just twisted and kind of hurts it. I think he'll be good. We'll see. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. As you do see him going now into the 10th, and like Leonard said, NFL Plus put out this stat here. Jaxson Dart and Patrick Mahomes are the only QBs since at least 1991 to lead their team on opening drive touchdowns 3 times in a row. As we got 2nd 11 there, and Tracy gets the ball here. Got 3rd down. So Russell Wilson here will have to get started here for an actual chance to do something here. Let's see. Can Russell Wilson be a competent quarterback? Probably not. 3rd and 9. Hey, at least we'll get a field goal, hopefully. Not sure, pretty far for a field goal with Jude in there. Hyatt in motion. Let's see. Jalen Hyatt. And then Wan'Dale in motion. A lot of motion going on here. And we're going to delay the game. No, they got it off right beforehand. And what the hell just happened here? Knocked down the ball. What did I say? Russell Wilson goes in. Offense stalls. Wow. 2 plays, 2 yards in that. And now Brian Dable's flipping out at some random old guy in a suit. I don't know who it is. I'd love to see who this is. Not good news, I'm guessing. Wow. Punted the ball after all that. A fair caught at about the 11-yard line there. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can find you guys more information on what's going on with Dart here, because Scattaboo goes in to check him out. Let's see. Athlete trainer had to push him out kindly, they said. Let's see. Trying to see here for you guys more. But yeah. So they said they see him yelling towards his teammate there as well. So that's good. They said, I'm hoping here. Let's see. I'm just going to search Jaxson Dart, see if I can get something for you guys there. As first down still for the Eagles. Obviously, the game's still going. Nice stop at the line of scrimmage here by the Giants on Saquon Barkley. Second down coming up. Defense is going to have to get this going, especially if Jaxson Dart gets hurt. Got 2nd and 10, and Dable's still like, whoever this guy is still not happy with him. Let's see. I'm looking for more information here. We got 2nd and 10. Rob is back. Another run to Barkley, and whoa, there we go. There we go. 3 yards back there. Jaxson Dart, by the way, back out of the tent. Shown on the sidelines drinking water. Brian Dable smacking him in a good way.
I was going to say, hey, feel a little cuts? Maybe stop that 9 years.
Whack, 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 whack. How many people holding up? Whack, whack, whack.
Come on, you got this. You're tough.
Here we go. 3rd and 12, guys, as the third quarter is coming to a close here. So I have to find out what happened here, but he's back. Like I said, it looks like he's ready to go. Talk about disappointment, though, on a really good drive and just got absolutely crushed by Russell Wilson coming in.
He's new against Skywalker.
What's funny is you see how pissed off Dable was. It's like there's been I don't want to throw rumors out there as like facts. Let me be very clear. There's been rumors to this that he wanted nothing to do with Russell Wilson. He wanted Jaxson Dart right off the bat. He said, I got no proof of that. So I don't want to sit there and say that's what's going on. But like I said, I'm still trying to find out. Anyway, we got some more information here. But so far, I'm not seeing anything on this at all. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. I'm not seeing anything on this at all. John Gruden, by the way, is going crazy on Twitter right now because of how much he loves Jaxson Dart.
Yeah,
I feel like Jackson, like John Gruden would like coach for free just for the chance to coach Jaxson Dart. I've never seen him so excited about a quarterback before.
and it fits his resume.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm still trying to see, by the way, and I don't see anything on it still. So, like I said, we'll have to see.
We shall see.
Yeah, but I said the guy who was yelling at was a doctor, I guess, is all we're hearing right now. But I don't know much beyond that.
I mean, that would make sense. Guy going in and out of tent.
Somebody put on Twitter, stop slapping him in the head. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, I'm just seeing the video, by the way, of Jaxson Dart high-fiving the ref. It's hilarious. I'd love to show you guys this, but we get trouble. We show things from the NFL. I don't know why.
They don't like that.
So instead, we're going to watch this commercial with two random blonde chicks. Who are these girls?
Hey now. Hey.
Hey. I didn't even say anything
Are they
crazy.
twins?
I don't know where this is going, so I don't want to say anything. Guys, Giants have an 80% chance of winning according to next gen stats, by the way, which means, don't hold your breath still.
Unleash the D. All right.
3rd and 12. Here we go. Well, don't unleash that D. 3rd and 12 here. Shotgun.
How to fall that far behind you, bro?
Let's go ahead and get a safety. Come on. No, they're going to let him just roll around until somebody finally opens up. Saquon going to get stopped short. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. 4th down, guys. Loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go.
All hail the New York Giants.
4th and 2, guys. Jaxson
Let's
Dart
freaking go.
He's ready to go. And Russell Wilson is ready to go to the Shady Acres farm there at that point. He's ready to retire. It's time to go.
Do I get a hot meal?
I like the mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh.
Mashed potatoes.
The mashed potatoes. Okay, here we go. Evaluated for concussion, Jaxson Dart was in clear protocol, they're saying now. Gunnar Olszewski on the return here, going to get down to about the 34-yard line. So this is one thing we're going to figure out with Jaxson Dart. I feel like I love the way he plays. I love it. I mean, let's be very clear on this. Like, I love the passion. I love the energy. There's a lot to love here. But how many times did he get, he's like the Cam Scadaboo of quarterbacks. Like, he's going to get CTE as well the way he's playing.
Maybe CTE should fear him.
I don't think that's how it works. Anyway, 1st and 10, guys. But how do you do that without ruining what makes him special, That's the problem. Here we go. 1st and 10. Little Jordan Humphrey at the bottom of your screen, by the way. Theo Johnson in motion, which means it's going to be a run, and it is. Like, we give away our runs. Like, if you see Theo Johnson in motion move from one side to the other, it's a run.
Yeah.
And if I can tell you,
we can see that.
Yeah,
the Eagle Scouts are definitely seeing it from the box.
Yep. Well, they're seeing a tape even beforehand. 3rd quarterback in NFL history with 50-plus rushing yards each of his first 3 starts, Jaxson Dart.
Damn.
Jalen Hyatt's on the side of the lines there, showing him they're playing Angry Birds on a Surface tablet. 2nd and 7. Let's see. Shotgun formation. And
beam right.
Jalen Hyatt again. Nope, they're saying it wasn't a catch. It's more than 5.
Saying it wasn't. As we say, it wasn't first down.
But Dory Jackson, they're going after him. Oh, a little shy of the first. Okay, I thought they were saying it wasn't a first the way they're saying. Oh, was it a catch? Yes, yeah. Jalen Hyatt. What's the hell's going on all of a sudden? This has got to be a career high for catches for Jalen Hyatt.
100%. This is what he had in his rookie year.
3. I'm going to look it up. What is it? You looked it up?
No, it's 4. This is 4 for this year. No, I'm saying for this game. This is 4.
I thought it's 3rd, but either way. Jaxson Dart.
10th pass. All right.
Yeah, pass. Throw a duck. Jalen Hyatt's most catches in a single game is 7, apparently. And back in October 20th, 2024, 7 catches, 98 yards. That's got to be the Colts game. Got to be. Let's see who. That was a lame. Oh, there we go. Luminor, who's like usually one of their better offensive linemen. I feel like he's getting a little more pressure. That's for sure. Anthony says, "Who's wearing 13? It's not Jalen." That's how we got around the OBJ steroid thing, the PED thing. 4th and 7. See, they didn't. That's the same craziness. Alrighty, punt return here coming, and gonna get the ball at about the 34-yard line for the Eagles there.
A quick stop.
So let's see here. I'm trying to see if they get any more news at all. As NFL literally put out a thing saying a story in 4 parts that showed all 4 tush pushes back to back to back to back. Craziness there.
The tush push.
The tush push. It's got, like I said, if they actually called it right, I wouldn't complain.
Still better love story than Twilight.
So it was the Jets game, by the way. The Jalen Hyatt had 7 catches, 98 yards. The Jets game back in 24 last year.
Preseason?
No. October 20th. It was a regular season.
Yeah, that was sarcasm.
Womp. Preseason is his season.
Yeah, that's so sad.
What's with this Kohl's commercial with the girl from Impossible Kimmy Schmidt? Good show, by the way. It was on was it Netflix, I want to say?
I think so.
You watched that one, right? Have you? It's a good show.
I see parts of it. I just
Girl stuck in a bunker and then comes out and gotta go back to life. Basically.
she's oblivious to everything.
Yeah, she was in like a cult that told the world was ending. But
Yeah, she was kidnapped into the cult, whatever it was. I don't know.
I can't remember. I don't think she was kidnapped. I think she was wielding a partner at that point, but they said it was a good show. Anyway, let's get back to the game, people. Come on. So many goddamn commercials. They say this is why I hate
Pressure
the
Cravens or Chunkies? No.
Chunky soup. There's Jaden Daniels' mom. Watch, you're gonna have Jaxson Dart's mom on these things soon.
I was about to say soon enough.
Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, let's have some chicken soup."
It's gonna be Jackson's Dart mom and Scally's mom.
I feel like they haven't gone once to Jaxson Dart's mom. I don't know if she's even on, at the stadium here, but like, good for them if they haven't, because I still don't get the hype. I make the joke, but I don't get the hype.
I mean, she's a good-looking older woman. That's what the hype is.
Not that good looking.
Good enough to get hype. Haters gonna hate.
The Giants fans, we are really sitting the bar low in every aspect here, basically.
Listen,
Ted here.
give us something.
Jalen
All right, quick pass over to the side and first down.
Yeah, first down. Like I said, I'm not saying she's like not a good looking woman. I'm just saying she's not like, it's not like she's going to be like
good looking older woman.
But hey, but she's not like she's going to be the cover of magazines anytime sooner like that. Like, I guess I'm wrong. Not that I'm good either, but I'm just saying, I'm not like people aren't fawning over me on TV. So, first 10 balls about the
This
midfield.
podcast.
Yeah, and people fawning all over me. And Jalen Hurts
defense.
up deep. And I'm waiting for the flag.
There it
There's
is.
going to be a flag going. I knew it. You got to turn. Good coverage, but you got to put your head back like that. You got to turn that head. It's honestly kind of a stupid rule. Like if you're actually going for the ball and you're just blocking the ball, you shouldn't get it. But they're going to give him a flag because he didn't turn his head. See, like there. Right there. And
They did.
he should. There shouldn't be a pass interference. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, look. No, look at that. See what he did there? He grabbed the top of his shoulder pads. They're going to give that every time.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Dable's like, I caught a fish this big.
I swear. Huge.
I swear. We're doing 90s romantic songs now.
And I swear.
By the moon and the stars in the sky. Dallas Goedert. Oh, my God. Dragging Tyler Newman for a first down for being stopped 3 yards shy. Tackling is key, people. Tackling is key. And there's Shane Bowen. Not even hiding his mouth at all while he gives the play. Like, that's what the whole sheet is there for. The play call sheet is supposed to be blocked by this. First and 10
play sheet ever.
Line, guys. And Jalen Hurts all the time in the world.
Of course, there's a flag.
Multiple flags going. It's A.J. Brown's on the ground. And he's not looking good, by the way. He's like stretching on the ground. I'd like to see something to see what happened. Paulson Adebo is just getting called for flag after flag after flag here.
Right, they're just beating him up.
Getting more flags in the UN.
Boo.
Go. So yeah, that shouldn't be. Yeah.
I was about to say that's.
Yeah. Look at that. They're both aggressive equally. That I don't. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, he got bullied.
That's a good non-call. And AJ Brown hurt himself. He's back in the game though, still, which is ridiculous. He should have to take a playoff to go and get inspected. Isn't that the rule?
I think so. I mean, he was playing it up.
By the way, JMS ruled out with a concussion, so he's out the rest of the game.
And X.
And Jalen Hurts, quick toss out. Oh, interception!
That's it.
Cordell.
Oh my God! Can he go? Can he go? Can he go?
Almost
Can
all
he
the
go?
way.
No. Almost all the way.
There we go.
Bro.
There we go.
Dude!
Hurts. Throwing the pick. By the way, that's his first pick of the year, and it stops the longest active streak of consecutive passes without interception in the NFL right now.
Yep.
Who is this Giants team? We're getting interceptions. We're scoring points. Who the hell is this Giants team? Now, I'm going to say something I really don't want to say, but I'm going to say it because you don't have to say things that are kind of mean at times. If we actually did our job last week and won, we'd be 500 after this game if we win.
Yeah. Well, listen, Drew. I try to tell you, like the Saints always play us tough, no matter what. Whatever it is play call, you go down to the New Orleans.
I don't care. It's the goddamn
It doesn't
Saints.
matter. It doesn't matter. You go down to New Orleans.
Saints team. Look, he just picked the ball out of Dotson's hands too. Ball is about the 23-yard line, guys. As Dart, right off a concussion protocol, goes right in for a designed run. Are you got to be freaking kidding me?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
This is the problems I have with this coaching staff. You have to protect this kid from himself. Yeah, first interception in the last 305 regular season passes, snapping the longest active streak. Cordell Flott.
My God.
Here we go. 2nd and 7, guys. Ball's about the 20.5-yard line, we'll say. Got to get down to the 13. And there's flags flying everywhere. And I'm always going to think it's on the Giants because it usually is. And it is.
Ball start.
Ridiculous. Jermaine Illuminor, what's with him in the penalties lately?
Plus, he's been so good.
And what's with his jersey, too?
I was literally just staring at that jersey. My God.
Anthony said, I think that was RPO and he just kept it. I don't care. Don't give him an RPO then. It's like RG3. You have to protect rookie quarterbacks from rookie quarterbacks. Scadaboo going out, going back in. A little movement there. Him and Tracy both in the backfield here. And Tracy gets it. Nope. Dart
has it. Fool you.
He was really good at the fakes. But seriously, stop doing designed runs with Dart after he just got checked for a goddamn concussion. God damn, like it's just like they're gonna don't ruin this kid.
Yeah,
because you don't protect him from him. I love the fact that he plays reckless to a degree because I think it changes how the team plays as well. But you still have to protect him. I know it's kind of
right there.
The same statement, but I get it. But it's a fine line. 3rd and 8, by the way, guys. Here, ball's about the 21-yard line. We've been really good on 3rd downs here. The blitz incoming, and gets the ball away, and oh my God, right off the hands of the Week 6 wonder Jalen Hyatt. Flag on the play. Flag. Up, and it's going against the Eagles, I think.
It has to. That late?
Yep, there we go. There we go. They're about to throw the whole field goal team in. You saw Stinney starting there right by. He wasn't on the field originally. Here we go. Place the 1 yard line, guys. Push it. Just for the hell of it. Put Russell Wilson in though. Don't get he'll probably fumble. You kidding me?
Oh, they don't do that.
And this is the same thing we talked about a minute ago. He didn't turn around for the ball. If he turned around for the ball, it would have been fine. And you notice, by the way, they are attacking Ringo like crazy in this state. Ringo is like their target. I swear, it's like there's no other Beatles but Ringo.
It's John Lennon's birthday.
Here we go. Scataboom!
Scataboom!
I lost him.
Boom!
I don't think he
He's
quite
in
got
there.
it. Touchdown!
There.
Gonna keep on doing this. Keep on going. There we go.
All hail the New York Giants.
There we go. Look at this.
There we go.
33 points, guys. And dare I say, the defense has done their job the second half so far. I got to give kudos. I can't just be the negative guy. The defense has done their job the second time. Haven't allowed a single point yet. And they got the interception, which is obviously a huge thing too. I should point that out specifically. But 33-17, about to be 34, assuming Jude doesn't miss the second one.
That would be terrible.
Well, he missed one. I got to say that way.
Yeah.
And he got
That's
it.
good.
He got it. 34-17, Giants. You freaking
9 minutes and 41 seconds to go.
By the way, guys, is it a good time to mention that we're going to have our post-game coverage here live on the same channels, whatever channel you're on here. If you're on YouTube, it's automatically going to go ahead and route you over to that program because it's set up to do so. If you're on any other package there, you're going to have to just go to our regular homepage here for, X, Facebook, whatever you're on at that point, and it'll start up in a minute. Now, typically, Rob and I will take a minute afterwards to go ahead and just take a quick potty break and all, but then we'll be right back on after that there. So, and I have to say potty break since apparently I shop at the Baby Gap according to Jay. So, that's craziness, guys. This is like how many? I feel like we've had we've gotten like 17 touchdowns. It feels like today.
4.
This is weird, huh?
4.
I know it just seems weird, doesn't it? This is as much as we scored all of last season combined, except the Colts game. That's also, by the way, it's 5 touchdowns too. 3 rushing touchdowns now by Cam Scatterbo this game. 3. This deserves a full Miller, not a Miller Lite, Rob. The champagne, the beers.
So it's full can. We're good.
I need a rum now to celebrate.
Right? Grab that bad boy.
My rum. Need some rum.
Need that rum. Rum ham.
Jay says, everybody celebrate. We got this in the bag. Don't you do that.
Don't you do that to me, Ricky Bobby.
Do it.
There's still 9 minutes and 41 seconds of football left.
Listen, next thing you know, Deshaun Jackson comes out of retirement, does a punt return. You don't say that ever.
Don't say that ever.
Not with the Eagles. It's just something about the Eagles. They just tend to beat us. I hate to admit it as a Giants fan, but it's the truth.
And all the wins and all the games come down to the final 3 minutes of football.
They're actually 10 games over 500 against us, too. And there's Brasillo, second guy to tap him, too, to say congrats to him. There's Flott and Scatterby. Look at him. I love how happy everybody looks. I like to see that after everybody looking so miserable. Maybe we are the Broncos after all.
Scatterby, man.
And Jay says,
a nut.
I don't know what he's saying. Hawk Tua, is that what that is?
Oy vey.
Hoy vey. All this Michigana. I can say it. I have 2% Ashkenazi in me. That's the benefit of being a mutt. You can just claim any nationality that you actually have. I think that's the rule. I don't make the rules up. I don't know.
Good old American mutt.
I like Scattaboo's little dance, by the way. Ties franchise record for most touchdowns by a rookie running back with Charlie Evans, 1971, week 8.
So much for that undersized guy, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Scrappy. He's scrappy. Let's go
Scrappy
for
Coco.
No, not Scrappy Coco.
You cut your hair?
Scrappy Coco. Love that movie though. The fact that I know that is what is Adam Sandler with the
Yeah.
hairstylist. What the hell is I'm drawing a blank now.
You don't mess with Zilhan.
Anthony said, there we go. Anthony says best football I've seen them play in years. Again, it's early, guys. Let's not get too hyped up yet.
Except against Colts. Listen, even if they mess up this game, this is the best that they've come together. Oh.
Third and three.
I give them a lot of time in the back. Come back in.
That's what they said.
Nope.
I already said 3rd and 3.
Good.
Are you on 4th down?
We're on 4th down.
What? Who? What? Where? What? Why? What? Russell Wilson's talking to Scattaboo too, covering his mouth so no one can read his lips. We don't care what you have to say, Russell Wilson. So you say, I'm retired. That's when we care. All right, 3rd and 3. Here we go. Come on, Giants. And it's going to be a swung out to Barkley. And Cordell Flott with the stop for -1 yard. Javon Howard going
Damn,
nuts.
Flott.
My God. 4th down, guys. 4th down.
Do they go for it? 4th and 4.
They're on the field. They're going to go for it, I think, which that's insane to me. But I mean, listen, you're down by 17 points, 8.5 minutes left. You kind of
But you're also, 4 yards, but you're also like right there.
4th
right
down. It's too far for a tush push, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Can't push it for 4 yards.
You're right there on the 11-yard line.
What I like is look at the Giants. The corners aren't as far off as they've been. Up, 1st down. I jinxed it. Why is Dane Belton on Smith?
He did jinx it.
But why is Dane Belton on? So we have our 3rd safety on their top receiver. And don't get me wrong, I get it that A.J. Brown's the better talent, but if you go based on this season's numbers, Smith is their top receiver. Like, why would you put a 3rd safety on him?
That didn't prevent crap.
I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but this is probably in the bag. I don't want to be that guy. I just say not to say it, but I mean, you got 7.5 minutes. You got 17 points you need. 2nd and 3. Jalen Hurts getting pushed out, throwing it deep down, and this time wide open Dallas Goedert about the 36-yard line.
Hey.
Guy. And guess who it again?
Dude, you like doing math?
Belton.
Dude, you like doing math?
Every time.
How many?
We stop at the math.
Let's do the math. How many 2-minute warning drills you have left? It's 7 minutes and 7.5 minutes left.
1. I believe it's not a difficult math than that. 37 yards.
You only have 1 2-minute warning drill.
And another pass at that point to fumble. Fumble. Oh yeah. Giants got the ball. Giants got the ball. Is that Flott again? I couldn't see who got it. Giants getting turnovers, scoring points. Who is this Giants team? That was Drew Phillips, I think.
Yep, knocked it out. Oh, that was beautiful.
Knocked it out.
He redeemed himself.
Look at that. That was Belton. So I said he's always around big plays, good or bad. And Drew Phillips, the guy who covered it up, looks like Jalen Hurts. It's like we're losing to the Giants. Even the Saints beat them. As Anthony says, you guys look excited again. Oh, yes, Anthony, you're about to be very excited.
Super excited. Hey, Drew, you think you're excited?
Super excited. Super excited. Wow.
Super chat. Super chat.
So excited. I did a little dance, but that is super chat.
Do a little dance.
Make
Make
a
a
little
little love.
I can't do that on the air. I think this is not
Get
OnlyFans.
down tonight. Oh, you definitely could.
I know I can't. Plus, it'd be awkward with you here.
Be very awkward. Don't trust me.
I got told no dance by Chase, so we got a little dance. Now Anthony says, "I see why." 10 minutes later, I feel like Anthony's gonna come on at the end of the post game show, like, "Oh, the game just ended. How are you guys?"
Woo!
Anthony says, "Drew, stop dancing. We're having a good night." Are we making it a blockbuster night?
A block Drew night.
Oh my gosh. Who's blocking me? Why am I getting blocked?
You're getting blocked from dancing, that's what.
Dancing.
Dancing out of way.
The machine. All righty. What kind of weird commercial is going on now? It's like Little Bo Peep at a bar with a yarn cell phone. What the hell? I swear, whoever made this commercial was high as a kite.
Amazon?
Well, Amazon who bought the commercial. I mean, like whoever was in the room saying, "I have an idea for a commercial. This would be great." He's got the Scattaboo, the large Scattaboo face. Let's go.
Let's freaking go.
There's Belton. Pop.
Goes to football.
Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. Pop goes the weasel, the weasel. Dane Belton do like Rocky out there. All right, 1st and 10, guys. And you got to think there's going to be a lot of runs coming now. Take the time off. And a run. Oh, my God. It's got a boom. Breaking the big run. I thought he couldn't do that. That's the way I was told. He couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
But he's did it.
Here we go. That's a nice run. Only I still like the way he holds the ball in that. Like, hold that ball a little tighter, do you? Don't move it around like that. You're going through traffic.
Yeah. Get that second hand there.
Like a clock. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball's about the 43-yard line. And Giants again. It's got a boom. 11 yards. Jay says, Scattaboo's like Rob at Taco Bell midnight. No cares.
1 o'clock.
That's the 1 o'clock bathroom after the midnight Taco Bell.
No, listen. Midnight's the time you're like, oh, I should go to Taco Bell. And it takes you to muster up the time to get to Taco Bell. It's 1 o'clock Taco Bell run. Come on, man.
I love seeing the Eagles all frustrated at the sidelines because I've seen the look reverse so often. Go 1st and 10, guys. By the way, I got to say, watching the Prime in both versions is like the way to watch it now.
All right, big stop. He gets, maybe half a yard?
A yard. But yeah, you watch Prime Vision on one screen, you watch the regular, and you get to see so much more. I like this a lot. There's John Merrill.
I know, Prime Vision, you're right there ahead of schedule.
Right?
Does he look bloated there?
I'm trying not to be mean. I was thinking it. I didn't want to say it because, got the cancer treatments and all going on. I don't know what's going on. I almost didn't recognize him at first.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah.
I wish him the best, but it looks like,
honestly,
whatever it is, it's affected like his neck kind of area.
I don't know about that. He could have just added weight. We haven't seen him in a little while.
Look, that definitely doesn't happen.
I'm trying to tell you. And there's Joe Shane. I'm the greatest ever. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And road trips. I'm a simple man.
I listen to Leonard Skinner.
I'm Brian Dable. I can beat anyone in a 40-yard dash.
Second and 9. I am Brian Dable, and I'm going to place the Santa at the mall this year. Scatterbo gets a few yards here. Third down incoming.
3rd and 6, probably. Right? Maybe 3rd and 5.
Honestly, because I haven't been paying as much attention because this game is pretty much over, and we're just excited. We're making fun of Joe Shane and Brian Dable. What we do. It's what we do.
I'm college first. See, 9 million college football games.
Michael's still doing games, by the way. How old is he now?
Oh my god. 750.
Cal look young. 80 years old. 80 years old.
They've given that man a lot of makeup and hair.
Yeah. I mean, he looks every bit 80. I don't mean to be a jerk about it. I just, you know what it is? I feel like maybe he just loves it. Who knows? But it's like at a certain point in your life, just retire, go travel, spend time with family, you know?
Yeah. He's definitely made enough. Although he's got an excellent time. That's a very nice time. Let's say.
3rd and 5. Wan'Dale in motion. Oh, they are going to pass. As I say, who cares? Going to throw it anyway. Well, I've passed it.
Boom.
Oh, I mean, Cam Scatterbo with the catch there. First down. Giants are just doing whatever the hell they want today. And it's craziness.
There's a flag. I was like leading with his head.
Look at that. Saquon who? We got Scatterbo as a sign.
I won't go that far. But I love this side.
You can make the case, Dave. We get better years than Saquon this year. Taunting after the catch. What? Taunting, yep. On Scatterbo. Such a wimpy game this is now.
You're right.
He did have to live with his head, though. He should have done that.
I was saying, I thought he was going to get caught for leading with his head. I guess the officials are so far removed from seeing that, they didn't know how to call that. That little shake at the end was taunting.
Shake, shake, shake. So, yeah, he's outperforming Barkley today.
He is. Big time.
Barkley, 58 rushing yards, 88 for Scatterbo. And 3 touchdowns. Kind of a key part there. Here we go.
Yeah.
Scatterboom again. There we go. Scatterboom. First down. If not, he's close to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he got the first down. Ball up at the 38-yard line, which means the Giants could score more. Dude, could you imagine if the Giants get a touchdown here? They go over 40 points.
Damn.
Woo. Who had the over-under? Safe to say you and I got no points in this one. Actually, no, you put the Giants on the spread pick, didn't you? Yeah, so you got 1 point off that.
Already in the lead, Katie.
One game in. I'm up by 1.
Score.
You got Singletary in there now. And he's going to get a few yards too.
You got 4?
Not as many as Scatterbo would have gotten, but.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're going to not even play much with, I feel like, with Tracy. They're going to get in slowly coming off that shoulder injury. They don't need him right now. 325, 324. I mean, this game is winding down. The Giants won this, guys. This is
pretty much. And you know the story about tomorrow is not going to be how great the Giants looked.
It's going to be how great Scatterbo looked.
No, the story tomorrow is going to be about the Eagles and what's going on with them. Not about the Giants.
Dragon. Did he get the first down?
I think he did.
First down. Woo, Singletary. Where has that been?
He hasn't done that for us in 2 years.
I think I haven't seen that since week 2. Last year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, look at him. Keep on grinding. Keep on moving. You know what a part of it is, too, is it's just human nature. But you get sick of losing, dude. You know? Look how excited this team is right now. Anybody who works with the Eagles fan, feel free to have fun tomorrow. I know I will.
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun tomorrow. I'll be in New York. I'll be in Comer, Pennsylvania tomorrow.
I was saying you're gonna. I need to work in Philly tomorrow. Where my
I'm gonna be all over tomorrow, but I'll be in Philly. I'll definitely be in Philly's territory.
The Eagles fans just all bummed out there. 3rd and 1. They got Scattaboo coming back in, so they didn't give him the first after all. Scattaboo, Scattaboo. It's time for Scattaboo, Scattaboo.
Scattaboo, Scattaboo.
He's a scat man.
Scat man.
Yeah, Giants are just running the clock down, by the way. They're going to run the clock down to where they're like just shy of the 2-minute warning. Do we ruin Barkley's premiere party for his new documentary? And design run for Scattaboo. I'm prepping for a Dart, so they got it. First down. Can we stop rushing Dart after a concussion scare? Like seriously?
Especially when you're up by 14
17.
or 17 with 2 minutes left. I love that.
It's exciting.
This
duo. It really is. I'm liking this. 2-minute warning, guys. I can look too. What time did I say the post game was going to show? I think I said it for 11:30.
11 now. Make a wish.
Yeah, no. So it'll probably be right around 11:30. That's probably right. I have to check if I have to redo it sometimes because LinkedIn won't let you start it up. Anthony says, "I guess I can just raise the volume now. You can also raise the roof."
What?
Hump day. I don't know why I reminded myself of the camel in that Geico commercial.
Kind of look like him.
I do. It's my humps. My lovely Drew humps. Rob's like, no.
I don't know. There's a lot of things you could have said. I'm not going to go down.
That's what happens when the goofballs win a game. We're like, wow! Like random automatopoeias. I love that word, by the way, automatopoeia. I just do love it. Okay, why is this guy out of a helicopter with a gator? Some Florida shit here. Enough commercials, guys. Let's go. Let's get this win finished here.
Let's go.
Anthony says he's no longer set up buying the Packers tickets now.
What?
He said he's upset the other day. Remember?
I know.
Well, you would be upset anyway. You get to meet Rob potentially.
Potentially,
if you can find each other in the tailgating. Rob will be drunk and stumbling around, so he'll be easy to spot. Just looking for the guy falling into other cars. While handing out business cards, drunk.
Looking for the bathroom.
Yeah, basically. It's a whole trifecta.
Yeah. I'm going to walk over there because they have the bathroom.
So showing a picture of the moon as if to see if it's a full moon. I think weirder things happen during full moons, like Giants wins.
The full moon was 2 days ago. Let's go.
I don't know. I think I know when the goddamn full moon is. I don't know. All right.
We're right?
It's about the 27-yard line, guys. And they're kneeling it. They're ending it.
Oh, love it.
I want the extra touchdown. I know it's stupid and selfish.
It is, but you know what? If they would have went for it,
Giants.
We'd be talking about that dumb coaching decisions.
Giants' first division win in the last 9 games. First back-to-back losses for the Eagles since 2023, guys.
Yeah.
That's pure insanity. Pure insanity. All right, guys, listen, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. They're just kneeling. We're going to end this here for you guys real quick. The celebration room is going to be the post game. We're going to start here momentarily, guys. So appreciate you guys for sticking with us here throughout this coverage here. Like I said, give us just a minute or so we get the chance to go to the bathroom there, and we'll be right back there with the post game coverage there for you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, Giant fans, go G-Man! Go G-Man!
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.